Streaming, shush.
Alright, hello everybody, welcome in. This is Nerd Crew Day 13 on our third run of our Pokemon Nuzlocke, Soul Silver, I said it again, Soul Silver, Soul Link. We got Jesse, Erica, and Tang with me again. And last time, if you caught us last Thursday, we had a couple new follows, so a couple Pokemon getting locked, but I also went and defeated our rival. I know some of the guys still have to defeat Bugsy and go after their rivals, hopefully tonight. Going over the rules real quick, we got our typical hardcore Nuzlocke rules in place. Pokemon feints equaling death, soul linking all four of us together. Have to catch the first new Pokemon in every area with no duplicates. No healing in matches unless you want to lose a point. Set mode activated. Every new follower out there will have one random Pokemon from one random player locked until the next gym. And we got level caps. Currently see our points at 55 for me. Second place is Erica with 40. Third is Jesse with 39. And Tang in last place with 25. Still a close game. We got a lot of other fights to go through and a lot of points to divvy out. So let's get to the gameplay. Alright everyone, come on in. Say hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Alright. You can see our teams are on the board currently. We got some stacked teams, guys. I was looking over them and pretty happy with all of them. So let's go ahead. You can hit page down and let's get started. Welcome back in, Pichu Lover. We always appreciate you popping by.
All right.
I did upload the last video from day 12 onto the YouTube. Unfortunately, I did it today, so if you want to catch up on anything you might have missed, you can catch it after the stream or maybe even tomorrow. I will be uploading this video most likely tomorrow, so everything should be back on track. I just couldn't do it this weekend.
I'm trying to remember what I was doing in the Slowpoke Cave. I'm pretty sure I was leveling up, but I don't remember.
Listen,
I'm on day
Pichu
today, right?
Lover, it's still anybody's game. I could easily start losing a ton of points.
Fingers crossed on that one.
Yeah.
I think as
He
long
goes,
as
still a close game in quotation marks. Tell that to Tang, Mr. 55. What?
Okay.
Tang, you paying this guy?
no, no.
All right.
I mean,
day
you're
10.
like double my points, which is fair assessment.
Was it 55?
You're,
Oh, it is 55.
You're,
You're right. My
you're
bad.
more than double my actual.
Yeah, but I mean, I kind of hinted at this towards the, while we were playing and everything, but I mean, my general strategy was basically run and gun in all the way until Goldenrod, and then I was going to slow down because I knew there was a lot of easy points to get before Goldenrod, and so that was kind of like my big push.
That's fair.
Part of me wishes I had waited to fight our rival just because I lost a Pokemon, but honestly, I couldn't have been more prepared. Like, I just got unlucky with the moves he used this time. Maybe I could have gotten my Fleafy another level or two higher, but honestly, I don't know if it would have made a big difference. It would have made Croconaw a 2-shot instead of a 3-shot, maybe.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I don't think there was much else I could have done. I just didn't want to lose my...
because I had my
drill.
Fleafy at 16 last time we battled, technically. Session 2 or whatever.
Yeah.
And I did 2 shots even with the 16. I think
you got a crit, though, didn't you?
I don't remember.
Plus, you got to remember, this game is all about RNG and rolling, technically, in the background of the game and the data and stuff. So you could have gotten a high roll, and I could have gotten low rolls on the damaged tables. But
True. I still think I'm gonna go to 16 and at least give it a shot, because a lot of my Pokemon are already up there, so...
yeah.
Like, if I go to my Pokemon list, almost all my Pokemon are 16, 15, 16, 18. I can't touch my 18 one. I can't risk that.
Yeah.
I would suggest, if you're going to try and mainline Fleafy, to get it to 17. But, I mean, it's totally up to you.
It's just gonna take forever for me to get up to 17 now, because I've already passed, like, basically Slowpoke Cave. Slowpoke is great for basically one-shotting with it and getting some good XP, but it's, then I get the Zubats a lot more too, and I'm not really leveling all that much, and it's gonna take a while. So I think what I'm gonna do is at least get to 16 and see how I do.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I did. I leveled in Slowpoke Cave my Fluffy. It does take a while.
But I had been doing it, like, for the last hour before we ended last game, so,
Yeah, I'm gonna go and attempt to catch an Oddish, because if I can't catch something that learns Cut, I'm gonna have to train that damn Kakuna to a Beedrill and do it again. Just like Run 2, so I ain't doing that. I'm hoping to catch me an Oddish or Paris, because it's nighttime, so it's gonna be one of those two, because I can't catch a Weedle or Kakuna anyway. And what else is in this dumb forest? I think that's it, right?
For nighttime?
Yeah.
yeah, and what is it for daytime? Because if I remember correctly,
Weedles!
that's the thing, I can't catch a Weedle.
No, we can. We all can't catch Weedles.
I think in the daytime you can also catch Paris, if I remember correctly. It's just a lot harder to find them.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Okay, so
there's options. I will say that.
That's what I'm wondering. It's like, because honestly, I think we went through this because I had a Weedle that I evolved over time. I can't do a Weedle, Kakuna, or Beedrill, so I've either got to do a Headbutt and see what I get, or again a Paris, because I can't get an Oddish because it's daytime.
Yeah. Well, I think Oddish can be found in day. I think it's just less apparent. But I don't know if Jesse said something. He might have the chart up already.
I don't have it up at the moment, and I'm so far behind on leveling these two Pokemon.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
To get into this gym, so I will put the friendly reminder out there for everybody. If you have balls at the ball guy, pick up your balls.
Thank you for that.
Reminder.
You're welcome.
That PSA.
Because I just picked up my balls.
Balls at the ball guy.
Balls at the ball guy.
Service
I have
announcement.
any.
So also, yeah, we don't get quick balls. They are only fast balls from the white apricorns, and the fast balls are just for fast Pokemon, not for turn 1 catches.
Yeah, you can get quick balls at the store. God damn it, I just hit it again.
Yeah.
Take a look at the chat, guys.
Notice that Matt is false advertisement. He showcases the Igglybuff, but doesn't have one on his team.
That was an artistic choice by the person who created them.
Yes.
It's a beautifully artistic choice. I love it.
They need to what's the one I'm looking for? Fill in the baldness.
Yeah. I assumed because Jesse's wife Becky made the drawings for us, and I just safely assumed she was going to give us all her starters. Because we told her, like, oh yeah, I'm going to have Cyndaquil, Erica's going to have Cyndaquil, yada yada, and then just randomly she put an Igglybuff, and I was like, why? Just like, randomly, why? But
gotta balance off that rough and tough exterior.
Yeah,
cute Cyndaquil could have done that too, I'm just saying.
Yeah, but not as well.
But yeah, that was artistic license at work. Alright, so the first Pokemon I found was a Weedle, so I killed it because I can't catch it.
Alright.
So, surprisingly, at night, I still find the damn Weedles. I can't escape them.
Nope. You're also in the forest, so that kind of...
I know, but I remember when we first got into this forest at night, specifically, it was only Oddishes. And now all of a sudden, I'm like, no, Weedle's my man. This is the file. Weedle-centric file.
Alright, it's gonna take me forever to get these guys up to level. I'm already seeing it happen right now.
Well, I'm assuming you already went through every trainer possible?
Pretty much, yep. As far as I'm aware, I mean, I could go back and check, but I'm fairly certain I've hit everybody up to this point. So. But, like, right now, Snails is only level 10 or 12, which is...
the gym as well? You already killed everyone in the gym?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Besides Bugsy? Did you beat Bugsy?
Aside from the trainer. Aside from the gym leader, yes, I fought all the trainers.
Okay, yeah. I don't know, man. That's a tough place to be in.
Yeah, it just means I'm going to be walking back and forth in this grass for a while.
We done Slowpoke Cave?
Yep.
Yeah, everyone should have their
Slowpoke
points for
Cave.
Slowpoke Cave, so.
Yes.
Did the Union Cave trainers,
Oh, I forgot to do the
did the
Union
Machop
Cave.
guy, and everybody on the path before Union Cave on 33? 32. 32, yeah. But luckily, Snails is actually doing pretty well because 2 out of the 3 Pokemon that I can find in this area are either weak to Rock Throw or weak to Ember. So
That's good.
he's basically one-shotting most everything, 1 or 2-shotting.
Yeah.
I think most of us got our lure balls. Yes, Pichu, love it.
Ah, here we go. Oddish, finally. Female level 5 Oddish.
Nice.
I found like 6 Weedles / Weedle variants. Like,
Weedle variants?
Kakunas.
I want a Weedle. Oh, okay. It's like, I want a Weedle variant. He's got a
don't
mustache.
I don't think that any of the bug types had variants.
I mean, what Pokemon do have variants?
Just, Wooper has a variant, Growlithe has a variant.
Oh, you mean like regional? Yeah,
the regional
okay.
variants.
Yeah. Yeah, nobody cares about bug Pokemon enough.
They shouldn't be in this game anyway. Oh,
No.
I know what you're saying.
There are no
Pokemon-
region variants in this game.
I'm trying to think there might be.
Regional variants in this game?
For a bug Pokemon, generally. I feel like there is
Oh,
one.
okay. I still want a Weedle with a mustache. I don't know why.
Why not get a Weedle? Because I've already caught one, that's why. Otherwise, I mean,
Yeah.
I'd have to. That's Nuzlocke rules. It's just...
He already caught one and lost his Beedrill.
Hey,
So
we're not talking about that right now, huh?
we are.
Alright, we're going for our first Pokeball throw for points. Let's see.
Pokeball,
we catch
go.
it?
Can you wake up, please? Thank you.
Poison Sting.
And Oddish is caught. That's the forest.
Nice.
Ilex Forest, if I remember correctly.
Sure.
I have a really random song stuck in my head. I can't get it out.
All right. Can I make it to the Pokemon
What
Center
song
without
you have in your
using-
head right now?
Do you remember the show Out of the Box?
Yes.
I do now. Thanks.
Maybe now.
I have that goodbye song.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Thank you.
I don't remember that one.
You're going
I
to evolve
do.
into hopefully a Gloom and possibly Vileplume if I train you, so we're going to give you Avantasia.
Avantasia.
As
17,
Bees!
14, 15,
your name.
14. Am I gonna make it? I'm at 14. I'm gonna make it.
Awesome.
13,
We need the
11.
Nicolas Cage, not the bees!
I haven't even seen that movie. I've just seen the meme.
It's
movies
a
after.
terrible movie.
I assumed as much
Not
because
the
it's Nicolas
greatest of
Cage.
movies.
They're all terrible.
What was it called? The Wicker Man.
Yeah, it was called
Is
The
it?
Wicker
The
Man.
Wicker
but
Man.
that-
Yeah, it wasn't
that
very good.
particular- No, it was not.
But it's Nicolas Cage. He's always good. I just watched.
The actor Nicolas Cage is okay. I don't know about his movie.
What did I watch last night? Kick-Ass.
Oh.
Oh my god, that was hysterical.
He plays Big Daddy.
That movie is
Oh.
good despite
Yeah.
his best efforts at making it terrible.
I haven't
Yeah, I
actually
mean, yeah. So
watched
like, I
it.
mean, like you can tell like it's intentional that his character is like dark and brooding, but it's like he's forcing it.
No, Matt.
Hmm.
Matt does not like Nicolas Cage as an actor.
Because he's a terrible
Oh.
actor.
He's bragging on Nicolas
Yeah, I mean,
Cage a lot.
he's Nicolas Cage as Nicolas Cage in
it's
whatever
Nicolas
movie he's in.
Cage.
The only thing I will say, like, I loved Face Off.
Hmm.
It was good.
Because he plays just a fucking crazy person, and I feel like that's the closest you get to just genuine Nicolas Cage.
Mhm.
I don't. I really liked National Treasure. I know that sounds silly.
Oh yeah,
but
National Treasure is also
I
pretty
liked
good.
it a lot.
Yeah, National Treasure is
alright.
also
Oh
good.
my god, Liz, what do you want?
I've
You
ignored all
just
my
called me and
calls.
said the same exact thing.
I've been ignoring all my calls lately.
I should start ignoring them. Yeah, I've been getting their phone numbers because they do give us good stuff here and there. So
Mhm.
that's the only reason except for obviously I'll do the same thing I did in run 2. If you're gonna beat me, up and stuff, like I'm not taking your phone call. Like
Yeah.
that frickin' Magmar guy. No, thank you.
I mean, he was alright.
I'm gonna
He
swap.
kicked my ass, man. Oh, I guess I never gave him Pokeball
to get mine.
Apricorn, so let's give him black ones, I guess. I got 3 of those.
List. Nobody heard that.
No. Absolutely not.
That's for the best.
Probably for the best.
Don't worry, I'll probably hear it. There's a lot of jokes that go over my head, and then I rewatch the VODs, and I'm like, I don't remember them saying that. So I'm sure it'll pop up in the VOD.
Usually happens.
What number? 20 something mag.
Let's teach this oddish cut.
Trying to see what moves he learns. So he doesn't learn anything useful past 11, sadly. So.
Who's that?
Who? Sus me?
Oh my god! I almost just called him something totally different.
What were you going to say?
I don't know if I could say it on stream.
If you don't think you can say it, text
It's
us.
not like a
Slugma.
bad word. It's like a weird one.
Slugma?
Huh?
You just Slugma?
It was Slugma. Yes, that's not what my brain was gonna.
It's
Come
all
on.
good.
Does it have-
Just text us.
instead
Stop asking.
Of instead of
It
a
starts
G.
with an S, ends or it starts with an S, but the next letter is an M.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. I
Okay.
think I
Get it?
understand
You
that.
get it? Yeah. Okay.
It's been
Yeah.
a while. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
I know you collect retro
Um,
stuff, but does your brain just stay in like 2010?
What does that have to do with it?
It's just
That
that's such an
has nothing
old
to
saying.
It is. It is. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not like they've changed the word. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, he doesn't learn anything useful past 11.
Nope.
He learns Rock Throw, and then at level 16, he learns Harden.
Yep.
He learns Ancient Power
at
at 26.
Yeah, that's the last.
Damn.
That's the one.
Yeah, at
That's
26.
mad far.
Yeah.
What
but-
Pokemon is this?
Slugma.
Slugma. So Slugma, at level 16, he learns Harden. At level 23, he learns Recover. Which is not bad, I guess. But then, like, level 31 is Amnesia.
Mm-hmm.
It's so pointless.
That's.
level
I think by then.
38,
I think by then he evolves to the actual snail.
38 is his evolution, actually.
I was
So
gonna
he
say,
learns
he's-
Amnesia at
What?
31, and then
That
at
is a
38,
long
when
ass
he
time.
evolves, he learns Lava Plume.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I was gonna say he evolves really late. I thought it was 40.
Yeah.
Yeah, 38 sounds right.
38.
That's the thing, because in most
That's
games you
slow.
don't even catch a Slugma until I think the 20s, which is why they don't
Yeah.
have a lot of early attacks.
Yeah.
But
Here's the dumbest setup for this though too. Is like I mean this is intentional. It has to be intentional, which makes it even worse. Slugma learns his next fire attack, Lava Plume, at 38.
That's what he evolved.
He also evolves at 38.
Mm.
So you get your choice. You either learn that at 38 or you evolve and learn it at 40.
Oh, that's dumb.
Yeah, that is
If-
dumb.
If your guy lives that long, what are you planning on doing?
I might just do the 38 and then level him or evolve him at 39.
Yeah, look at
One
that
level-
one rare candy.
Yeah, see, that's
Yeah,
the
I
thing
mean,
about
not even
these.
next one level, you know.
Yeah, that's the thing about these late game Pokemon is like a lot of them, they just unfortunately take forever
Yeah.
to learn their attacks. Can I teach my Kakuna Headbutt? Oh, no, I cannot.
I
'Cause it doesn't say able or unable, so I was like, wait a minute, maybe anyone can, but he said no.
Does it just say no?
He does. He says, sorry, that Pokemon cannot. Who do I want to teach Headbutt to? I guess I'll
Something
teach it
with
to
Headbutt.
I'll teach it to Onyx, my Dragon Force, and get rid of Tackle for now, because that's not, that's a better
There you go.
normal attack,
Yeah.
I can always teach it to someone else later, so why not?
Leveling sucks, but
I'm just. Geodude learns Rock to a level 11, right?
yeah, I think so.
Yeah, 11 or
9 or
12.
11 or something like that.
No,
I
it's
don't
11.
know. I don't have it
I'm
up.
already at 10, and
Okay.
haven't yet.
Spear, yeah,
Rock
Spearow.
polish.
Spearow, I'm really trucking for 17 on this one for that Aerial Ace because I really think Aerial Ace is going to bring me through that gym quick.
Okay, you're done. You got confused twice. You're done.
Yeah, go home. You're drunk.
Go home.
Yeah, I remember in Pokemon Blue and Red and Yellow. Well, I know it works for Red and Blue. You can do the Abra cheat to catch Pokemon early on, and there's so many that don't learn their first attacks till like level 20 or 30. Because you're just
Yeah.
not like you catch a level 5 Articuno, but it doesn't learn its first attack till like I think like 20 or 25.
Something stupid like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember back in the good old days, when it was just red, blue, no yellow even.
Mm.
I had a Game Shark for my Game Boy, right? And one of the first things I learned how to do was how to change the starting Pokemon for the game. So like when you went to Professor Oak, instead of picking your Charmander, Squirtle, or Bulbasaur, you could just change the code, and it would change the Pokemon in the ball, but it would maintain them at level 5. So because I wanted a Scyther, I picked Scyther as my starting Pokemon. Unbeknownst to me, he doesn't learn any moves until he's like in his 20s. Because you don't catch them until Safari Zone.
Yeah, Safari Zone's when you catch them, and that's I think in the 20s, right? Yeah.
Something like that. So it was either like mid-teens to like early 20s. He didn't learn a single move, so I had to code in a bunch of moves for him.
I think I'm ready for the rival.
Oh damn.
Well, she said she was almost ready at the end of last stream.
Yeah,
So I ended up getting I ended up getting him to 17, and I think I still have a good group.
Yeah, you got a solid group, just like I did.
I gave him an Oranberry just to be safe.
My suggestion would be put Soft Boiled away and get a throwaway Pokemon in case.
Yeah.
Okay.
From your box, just in case, because like I said, I ended up having to throw someone away. I'm hoping you'll do better than I did, but
it'll most likely be the Zubat. I'm just trying to remember where I got the Zubat.
What area is that from? Because
that's from the cave.
I think it's from Union Cave.
All right, it's not terrible, I guess.
Well, I think Union Cave is all of our Onyxes, so I wouldn't throw that.
My Geodude.
Yeah, that's gonna.
Well, the other one would be the Ghastly.
I would prefer you threw Ghastly in the trash, honestly.
I would too, because he's only level 3 still.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's only level 3.
And I mean, there's no guarantee he's gonna die, but if I had to choose, I would choose Ghastly over.
It was either that or my Ekans from 33.
I have a Zubat.
Please do not do that, because that's my Spearow, and like that shit is what I've got going right now for me.
Got it. Gotcha. Okay.
So I will say I made a little oopsie. I'm sorry, guys. I just realized it. I should have put my Oddish in the box. So I went back to Azalea Town and just deposited him, but I did get Headbutt. So that's like the only thing that like I have that I shouldn't have technically.
No, you could have it, but you didn't put on the Oddish.
No, because we said.
Yeah, I have to put him away because you guys.
Oh no! I meant by the I know the Oddish, but the Headbutt you could still use.
Each Oddish Headbutt?
But
no, I taught different. But the thing is, I would have never gotten to get an Oddish to learn Cut, or you know what I mean. I shouldn't have been able to use Cut yet.
Yeah.
So I just.
All right. Well, that means you just gotta stop where you are, and like you can't move forward again.
Yeah,
until we catch up with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna start training my Kakuna to learn Cut in the meantime, just in case.
That's a good idea.
But yeah, it just dawned on me that I was like, oh wait a minute, I'm not supposed to be using him.
It's hard to keep track out after 3 attempts, and like, it's becoming a blur at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, you little heaven.
There
you go.
On Spearow.
That curse is not nice.
No.
I'll take the rock polish.
Oh, thank you for that berry. Yes.
Nice.
Oh, nice. It saved you.
It did.
Nice.
Yeah, that's something I should have done. I put the Shell Bell on mine, and that was a mistake.
That curse is not nice.
Not sure how long that curse lasts for.
Well, that's the thing that screwed me too. Was the curse lasted long? Yeah. So
Yeah,
you're gonna have to get rid of it now. Because if you switch him out, the curse goes away, so you can always put him back in if you need him. But
yeah, but I feel like if I put my Hoo-Hoo or my Rocky out, it should be fine, right?
Against the Zubat, you'll.
Yeah,
Rocky should be good.
Or Rockberry actually be good too.
Yeah, if you put your Rock Pokemon out, that'd be great. But just keep in mind if he confuses you, to just like be careful, because that's what kind of boned us really hard.
Literally the first thing he did.
Oh,
you snapped out of it immediately.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's what I'm talking about.
I think that was also the berry, though, right?
Oh, seriously? Like,
yeah.
Look
and then he became confused again.
But like, look how much he has. Just let me have this.
Yeah. That's 2 HP,
Oh,
and he hit himself.
Whoa.
So that's not a lot of damage. So my rule of thumb is if they hit themselves 3 times in a row, then just switch them out. So that's 2 right there. Give him one more attempt and then switch his ass out.
Yeah,
Nice.
Let's
Nice.
go!
Alright, so that's Erica's second, right, for that defeat?
Uh-huh.
So that'd be plus 7 points for her.
Damn.
Nice work, nice work. So yeah, do you have someone else that's going to be able to learn cut, Erica?
Let me see.
Besides whatever you catch in this forest, pretty much?
I do have my Togepi. Can't my Togepi learn cut?
Cannot, otherwise I would have done it already.
I'm trying to think.
I know Quilava can, but like I said, I really don't want to waste Quilava like
Can my
that.
Zubat or my Ekans learn?
Nope. That's why this is what screwed me last time, is literally, besides if you catch an Oddish or a Paris in that forest, or evolve your Weedle, which you don't have one anymore, there's just nothing else that can learn cut besides your starter, so it's up to you. If you want to teach your starter, you feel free. I'm just not doing that shit.
I don't want to teach my Hoot because I've got a lot
I don't
of
think
things
he can
to
learn it anyway.
Ghastly can't learn cut, right?
I don't think
No.
so.
And Pichu Lover, Dr. Strange looked back in time, and it was the first one.
Yeah.
Technically, Matt lost the first one because he's the one who wiped us.
Yeah, technically I did. I came in last because I got the wipe.
The big wipe.
Alright, well, I've got my Pokeballs, so I'm just gonna...
Yeah, I'm just training in the forest now. I kind of slightly regret not training this dumb Kakuna to level like 8 or 9 back in the day. But I didn't want to waste the XP on him.
So
Yeah,
I know
that's
it's probably
understandable.
gonna take me a while anyway to actually catch a Pokemon, since I'm gonna have to like almost definitely look for like a Paris, so...
Well, I mean, you still have to catch the Farfetches, so do that first.
Yeah.
Tang, you haven't beat Bugsy yet, right?
I have not.
Okay.
Same.
So yeah, Tanks,
I'm
have
getting there.
like 2 fights to go. That's why, like I said, I'm assuming by the end of this stream they'll both be going after at least Bugsy.
Fucking hope so.
So I think within the first hour of this stream I should be able to get Accept up to a Beedrill. Because I think last time it took me a while. It just sucks that if he at least knew Poison Sting, I could like try and have him fight his own stuff, but unfortunately he doesn't even know Poison Sting, so he's really just Switch Train only.
Yeah.
So that sucks.
You didn't catch wait, I thought you caught Kakuna already.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I caught a Weedle and a Kakuna. So I have Weedle died. He was my Beedrill. And now I have the Kakuna left,
Oh, right.
who I'm going to train into a Beedrill and have him learn Cut again, just like last time.
Right.
Deja vu.
I mean, this is good training for my other low levels right now, so since I'm going to follow the rules and not go back and use Headbutt on stuff to catch more Pokemon, because it's not fair that I have Headbutt yet, technically.
Well,
That's
you
the
can't really use
point.
them anyway.
Yeah, so... What'd you say, Jesse?
On that project.
No, I said that's a good point. I didn't even think about that.
That's what I was saying before, is technically I shouldn't be able to use it. I mean, I'll use it in battles. I'm not going to fuck around like that, but if I need it, but I just won't go back. Because my original plan was, after I got Headbutt, I was actually heading back when I realized I had the Pokemon I shouldn't have. And I was planning on going back to the first town, showing Dr. Whatever his face the Togepi finally, and then also going back and getting all the tree Pokemon.
Alright.
Yeah.
I have,
That was what I was going to do tonight.
I still have Pokemon that I have trainers I can fight in the cave. Like,
Oh, you haven't fought the guys in the caves yet?
I have most of the guys in the
Gonna do anything?
I know there's a fire breather in the first section. So
Pichu called you a cheater, Matt, by the way.
No, I did
No,
not cheat. They're all just jealous. They're jealous of my power.
He's using the emulators built-in Game Shark.
Codes.
Maybe you should use the emulator's built-in Get Better function. How about that?
I tried. It doesn't seem to work on my end.
Sorry, I don't think it works on my end either.
Level 4 Rattata, get out of here, man.
Right? He's really whipping me.
No, I need the XP. Like, these things are not doing it.
Yeah. We found you're fighting the grass, right?
Yeah.
Remember when we looked into it, we basically found out that going to Slowpoke Cave was faster, because the Zubats were giving more than the Rattatas, and the Slowpokes give more than, like, the Ekans and stuff, but...
Yeah, I like being able to one-hit things. It's quick, you know? And, like, a lot of these Hop-Pips are level 6, and they're given, like, 30-something experience, I think, something like that.
Yeah,
let me see.
Good. The Hop-Pips
Fire
are really
breather
good.
gives me,
Hop-Pip dies in one hit, and it gives me...
I think 80 something.
63.
Not
Oh,
bad.
there you go.
Not terrible. I mean, it's still quite a few kills to get from 15 to 16, and I still got to get to 17.
Yo, Testament.
Poison
Use
gas.
extra sensory. Stop fucking around. Snap out of that confusion. Let's go.
All right.
There we go.
Bit more.
Level 12. And then you got coughing.
Cover.
Another coffee. Poison gas. Look at what that does.
Wait, are you fighting trainers in which place?
Union Cave.
Oh, I forgot somebody had a coughing in there.
Mm-hmm.
Oops, wrong thing. Who has
There we
the?
go.
Is there a guy with 2
Fire
coffins
breather.
in there, or he
Yep.
just has the one?
2. Fire breather.
Oh,
The
yeah.
guy on,
the fire
the guy on
breather,
top of
yeah,
the
you're
Union
right.
Cave pathway has the Vulpix.
Yep.
Ah, yes. And the other thing I could do is go back and rock smash for those level 10 Geodudes. That's a lot of XP.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just takes forever. It's
Mhm.
such an RNG fight.
Yeah, I know.
You also get some shards too. So
Yeah, that's why I'm contemplating.
Yeah. That is an
I
upside.
just realized I still had some shards. I wish that guy wasn't in just one place.
I
I
know.
think someone in
Wasn't
chat
multiple.
mentioned that there might be multiple of them. There might be more jugglers in other areas that do it,
Yeah.
but it was just the way they worded their chat that I was like, because he said jugglers, and I was like, and then he was like, "There's one in this town," and I was like, "Oh, that means there's one in other towns."
Yeah.
So, I will say I already have him from level 5 to 7, so this is going a little faster than I thought. But I know once I hit like level 9, it's gonna be a lot of XP, so I'm just gonna use my rare candy to get up to 10.
Yeah.
Now while I'm doing these far fetches, I'm switch training my Ghastly. You know, I know he's like level 3, but like I plan on probably putting him in the daycare after a while and getting him at least up the level so he can be useful in the future.
My
Ghastly?
problem with, yeah.
Hmm.
My problem with Ghastly is that after looking at all the gyms, like looking at the guides and stuff, he is not going to be useful for anything in this game.
Yeah.
And it sucks to
Really?
say because he's such a cool Pokemon, but yeah, a ghost type in this game is just not helpful at all.
That's really sad.
It is. I mean, Haunters can learn. Or is it just Gengars that can learn Thunder moves? Lightning moves.
I
Electric
don't
moves, whatever.
remember. It's just the
I,
point that
I
because
know
of his-
Gengar can learn, like, Thunder
Yeah.
and shit.
It's just
so.
because of his poison typing, he just can get hit by a lot of random crap.
Yeah.
And then
I-
also he gets super affected by a lot of other random crap. So it's like
That's one of the really frustrating things about the Ghost Pokemon. Is like, I really wish they were just Ghost and not Ghost Poison, because Poison just weakens the shit out of him.
Yeah, Mischievous is ghost only if I remember correctly.
I thought it was
believe
Ghost
so, yeah.
Dark. Is it just
Is
Ghost?
it Ghost Dark? It might be Ghost Dark.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's Ghost
I
only.
thought it was, but yeah.
I think it's Ghost only.
All right. I'm gonna see Route 33 Pokemon in my fucking sleep tonight.
I mean, fair. I don't think I even trained. I don't think I. Yeah, I didn't hit this trainer either. I think about it. Yeah, I didn't hit this one either.
Oh, the bird guy.
Mm-hmm. The bird keeper. Nice.
And now we can't go back and battle people yet, right? Like, you have to wait until you get a thing for that, or
No, I mean, if they call you and ask you to battle, you should be able to. The problem is that it seems
just
like
takes a
they're
while.
Not, yeah, they're not doing it.
yeah. Well, I've stopped answering my phone often enough at this point too, so that's probably not helping.
Confusion is so broken in this game. I know I say it like
Mhm.
almost every stream, but Jesus Christ, dude.
it
So
really
damn
is.
broken.
Spearow. Something different this time.
Did you end up catching anything yet, Erica?
No, I keep running into Weedles and Kakunas. I'm getting annoyed.
Let me pull up that list really quick. Ilex Forest, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Daytime, Soul Silver, Weeda, Kakuna, Zubat, Paris.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to look for a Paris then. Which might take you
Paris?
a while.
Is Paris good?
Paris, I mean, Paris is not a bad Pokemon to have. It's not, my favorite, but
Yes, it seems like Cinnamon's the only one who's able to learn
Okay.
cut. I haven't checked my Ekans or my Zubat, but I think you said that you already did that the last time.
I did in run 2, but I mean, you could double check if you want, just to make sure. But yeah, and again, you could teach your Cool Lava Cut if you want. It's just because it's an HM and you can't get rid of it, I'm not doing that. I'm not. And honestly, this Kakuna is growing much faster than I anticipated, so...
They do, honestly.
Come on, I'm almost 16 with my Spearow.
What's your game plan, Jesse, for this gym? Like, what are you trying to accomplish before you roll in there?
I'm gonna start strong with level 17 Spearow, with Aerial Ace, because that should at least knock out the first Pokemon in one shot, hopefully. And then, worst case scenario, Spearow takes a dive and Slugma comes out.
Okay.
And then my backup is Totodile, who's already level 17. So.
Okay. Very nice.
And then I should be good for my rival pretty much right after that.
Yeah, you got some pretty good Pokemon. Plus, your rival has Bayleaf, so that's not too strong.
Right. So Slugma being in my party is going to help immensely against that Bayleaf.
Yeah. No, Zubat and Ekans are a no-go.
And then, honestly, Slugma can take out Bayleaf and Zubat. Totodile can take out Ghastly with Bite. And what else does he have? I can't remember.
That's it. Just Zubat, Ghastly, and
oh, he only has a
Starter.
3?
Yeah. The next time we fight him, he gets a Magnemite, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Which honestly will be a little tricky because they have Steel typing in this game.
Slugma again, my man.
That is the magic.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I'll probably use Cool Lava. Yeah, I'll probably use Cool Lava. That's a good point.
Yeah, fire type all the way. All right, I gotta go fucking heal my poison again.
My problem with the Magnemites is that, like, I believe they know Sonic Boom at that stage when he has one.
Oh, so that's like a static 20, right?
Yeah, so it's a static 20 he's going to hit you with every time, which can get annoying. At that level, maybe it won't be as bad. I know that's, there's still, most Pokemon are only going to have, like 60, maybe 70 health, so it's still a pretty big hit. But
yeah.
My issue is, of course, that, like, he's probably going to start with Ghastly like he does. So then I'll use whatever, and then he'll probably use, freaking Croconaw again, so I'll have to deal with that before dealing with his other weaker guys.
Right.
Togepi's a little tougher than I thought it was.
Who is?
Togepi.
Yeah.
Togepi?
Testament that Togepi is messing up all these Oddish. Almost halfway to level 9. I'm about a third. Actually, yeah, I'm about a third of the way to level 9. And then, like I said, I'll just rare candy to 10. Add my misery.
Do you have rare candy?
Yeah, we found one. Where did we find it? I remember Eric was the first one to find it last run, and then I found it this run, but I don't remember where.
I think from Rock Smashing, if I remember correctly.
That sounds pretty reasonable,
right.
I don't think it was Rock Smashing. I think it was
an item you pick up. It was. Oh god. I think it was during the Safari or the Bug Run.
Wait, not there yet. I already have it.
Oh, you already have a rare candy?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I found
I don't have one.
I remember you finding one on the ground, and then this run I found it on the ground somewhere. I just can't remember where I found it. I feel like it was in that route before the cave.
Only I could pull out my gold and silver strategy guide from
Right.
middle school.
Finally!
It is in a box. Yeah. Nice.
Let's go to sleep, I
All
guess.
you gotta do is catch it.
Remember, you can't use it.
Yeah, that's the other issue though, is you can't. Once you catch it, you gotta still wait for Jesse and Tang. So you still can't go forward.
Dude, use hypnosis.
That's asking a lot.
Hey, just be glad he paralyzed you before he used poison powder.
Yeah, right.
That's the thing. Paris is good because sleep powder has way more of a chance to hit than hypnosis does.
Yeah, I agree.
Shouldn't affect it much, right?
What?
Lick?
Shouldn't. And you're only level 5, so even if it was super effective, you're not going to kill it.
Really? You woke up after 2?
Yup.
Mhm.
Sleep
Yeah.
means nothing for the opponents in this game.
You're gonna be licking that Paris for a while.
That's fine.
Yay.
None of its none of its attacks have affected me, so
Yeah. Yeah, it's basically a one-sided fight. Because all it has is Scratch, which can't hit her.
It does have. I think it has the. It does have the. It does have the powders.
Yeah, but it already paralyzed
It's
her,
already
so
paralyzed,
it can't do any of that either. It's
Yeah.
just stuck in
poison
an endless
powder,
loop of being smacked in the face.
but
No, it's not bad.
All right.
Oh.
Almost there.
Out of
Halfway to
sleep.
17.
Halfway to 17.
Well, you paralyzed it with whatchamacallit.
All right,
You-
Ralph.
What are you trying to do,
Just-
Erica?
Tentacle.
what's to sleep?
It's paralyzed. You can't put it to sleep. You paralyzed it with Lick like 10 turns ago. So yeah.
Paralyze should still give you a bonus on the catch,
Yeah.
though.
She could have licked it like 1 or 2 more times, but it's in orange,
That's-
so it should be good.
What he said.
Hey, hey! Alright, so it looks like she caught it first try. Give her the +1.
Nice.
Thank you.
nice.
Thank you, thank you.
She's up to 48 points.
Should I name him like a specific mushroom, like shiitake?
Shiitake is probably the best one.
Yeah.
I can't think of another kind of mushroom, so yeah.
That's
Lion's
food-based.
mane.
That's food related.
Yeah.
You can
It
eat
was
lion's
either-
mane.
You can also do fun guy as a funny term.
Eh. Okay, S
Portobello.
H.
Portobello
Oh.
mushrooms?
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Which one do you think, shiitake or portobello?
Shiitake.
That sounds like a personal choice.
I'll go for
Does.
shiitake. Yeah.
I'm not sure Portobello will fit, so
I don't know.
you'd have to count the letters.
No, shiitake.
Shiitake. Am I spelling it right? Shiiitakee.
Shiitake.
I don't think you need
Yeah.
2 eyes.
Is it? I thought it was 2 eyes.
They have a little thing over it, but you don't have to. So you could just take that out if you want.
Spell shiitake mushrooms. S-H-I-I. Yeah,
Oh,
I
that's 2
got it
eyes.
right.
Okay. What except is
Yeah.
evolving? Here we go.
Who is? Oh, you're
My
Kakuna.
Kakuna number 2.
Right, Kakuna number 2.
Alright. So this is terrible because I really don't have. Basically, I think I'm just gonna train my Togepi, although my Togepi's
You're. Oh right, you can.
Yeah, basically you're kind of stuck how I was. The only difference is I had an out because I could train this thing. You don't have that luxury, unfortunately. Oh,
I do not, except for
Yeah.
Togepi, but Togepi does nothing for me at the moment.
yeah. I was just switch training and using Togepi, and I got it in a couple levels. So I think it was worth it in the end. Okay, so let's go heal my guys.
I might go for the gym actually.
Nice.
So now that I can technically use
Shit,
it,
already?
I'm gonna go head back to.
I have
the
a
first
level.
town.
I have a level 16 Pidgey.
How did I go from second to last place so quickly? At least
I haven't-
in the general race, I mean.
I told you, man.
haven't
There's
fought
so
them yet.
many points to get. Like that's what I'm trying to tell you guys.
I
know. I know.
I lucked out by, I legit made sure that every one of my Pokemon was almost evenly leveled and just went to town on the trainer or
Yeah.
the leader, gym leader.
Well, that's like my Angry Bird is almost like hair away from 17. Slugma is 16. Not actually, Slugma's not even 16. I think it was like 14, maybe. I don't know if that's appropriate level to get into that gym, but I mean, I feel like Spearow could probably just do the job.
Mhm.
I just don't want to take any chances.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you have a berry to put on him, I would say you probably have a good chance.
Yeah.
But if you have no berries
do,
like last
actually,
time, then definitely don't. Don't.
I think I
chance
got
it,
a couple of berries.
But yeah, I mean, if you want to go and race Tang to the gym, you feel free.
I need to get.
Just be
I mean,
careful,
I'm like
guys.
out to hit
Arrow
17,
Ace.
so.
Arrow Ace. I think
Huh?
it was Aerial Ace.
Aerial Ace, which is at 17, which I'm gonna get hopefully right now.
Yeah. I'm just gonna save a bit just for my paranoia.
Yeah. Good idea, good idea. Yeah, I'm gonna go bring
fine with-
Togepi to the
fine with
doctor.
I'm signed with my Pidgey.
Oh yeah.
What is your
Wait,
Pidgey
which-
note? Just Gust?
Gust and Gust tackle, quick attack.
Okay. What else do you got, Tang? What's your game plan?
I have a Geodude and a I have a Geodude and a Slugma.
Okay. And what levels are they at?
They're like level 14s.
14s? That's kind of low, man.
I mean maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I'm feeling the same way right now because aside from my 17 Spearow, the only other 17 I have is my starter.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, I have my level 8, like 16 starter. Yeah, which I just don't. Well, you have Lear maybe.
So I am trying to decide what I want to get rid of.
I also have Oran berries, which help.
Yeah, the Oran Berries will help you out. I mean, again,
Ba-
luckily
basically,
Metaponic
if
and
I-
Luna are garbage, but I'm worried
Basically,
about that
if I-
there for you.
If I could beat the
Yeah.
Scyther, like if I could beat the Scyther with the Pidgey, that should be okay.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I remember we've used Pidgey in the past against that Scyther, and Pidgeys don't have very good defenses, so he might hit
Well,
you pretty hard.
The big problem too is Gust is an early level move, so its power is not high.
Yeah,
I mean, what is it, like 35, maybe 40?
I'd have to look, but I'm pretty
I can
sure.
check.
I'm trying to think. I think Gust will probably take you 4 hits to kill that Scyther, and that's if it lets you. It doesn't use U-turn, of course. And then also,
Yeah.
that's
It's a
if,
40 power, but
if
it's
he
100%
doesn't use a
accuracy.
super potion. Yeah, 40
Oh,
power.
Yeah.
So,
You know what? I'll keep going. Like,
yeah.
I got like 3 more levels on Geodude and my Slugma.
Yeah, Slugma. Slugma's not even 14. I didn't even realize Slugma's 12.
Oh, wow.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm not going in yet. Nope.
Yeah. I just want you guys going prepared, because I know how tough that Scyther can be. I think,
Yeah.
honestly, I think we've gotten pretty lucky against that Scyther a few times. But,
But
like,
given our circumstances,
I'm gonna take my time. Tang, you do whatever you want to do, because I had the same issue, and then I ended up pretty high up in points once I first placed Whitney anyway. So it's really all it takes.
Does Miracle Seed work on HMs or no?
Miracle Seed is an item that you give to a grass type Pokemon. It'll up
Not
the.
Miracle Seed. I'm sorry. Heart Scale.
no, I don't think it does.
On
I
what
thought
now?
Heart Seals were what you use to remove HMs.
That's what
I
you
thought
use
that's
to.
what it was for.
I thought
Yeah,
it was
that you
just so
use-
that you could relearn an old attack.
But I think it allows you to remove an HM in the process.
I don't think
That,
so.
that's something you'd have to Google it. 'Cause
Yeah,
I,
I'm gonna-
okay, you're gonna have to
I'm
Google it.
I'm gonna Google it because if it's true, I have 2 of them. I figured I'll teach my Cyndaquil cut and then get rid of it.
yeah, that's a good move.
Yeah, I would also just check where the guy is, because if he's in like the last town of the game, that might be a little bit of a annoyance.
Yeah, I don't know where he is either. But that's
I
again,
have like
if
a
you were Googling,
vivid
you could
memory
probably
of where
find
he is in 3rd gen, but I cannot remember where he is in 2nd gen.
it, right? All right, level 13 Slugma.
Oh, Super Potion. There it is.
Okay, going back. I'm also getting all the apricots while I go back. Might as well,
Now go
Yeah.
stock up on your apricots.
Yeah.
Trying to think what I want to do for the Magikarp catching. Like,
Where's
which town I wanna
Blackthorn
get.
City?
Blackthorn is like the last city.
Is
That's
it?
like the last fish.
I think that's the
city,
8th
yeah.
gem.
Do we have a map? Yeah, Poke.
Mhm.
Okay,
yeah.
Just tell me. Blackthorn City is where the ice gym is.
So not the last gem, second to last gem,
Yeah,
right?
I believe so. Yeah,
Yeah, that's where the dude is for
yeah,
removing.
that makes sense.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's a bit of a ways.
So, like I said, again, it's ultimately your decision. I mean,
That sucks, though. If he was closer, I would have said yes, but that's just too far.
Yeah,
mhm.
it's a bit of a drive.
Bit of a drive, considering how powerful Cyndaquil can get and the moves it can learn. I don't want it interfering with, all of that.
Mhm.
So this lady Tuscany just gave me the Twisted Spoon, which boosts your psychic attacks.
What? Not that we have any Pokemon that have those, but
Where'd she
Togepi
get you?
has it.
Where's that?
oh,
She's on the first route, Route 29. I
out.
noticed that she was she's the Tuesday person. I noticed that she was out of place. I'm like, this is not someone who's here normally.
yeah.
So I went to talk to her. That's
my
who she is.
thing's still set for Thursday, not Tuesday,
Oh well.
because I have the daytime stuff.
hmm But yeah, boost psychic attacks, which the only psychic Pokemon we have technically is Togepi
Yeah.
with extrasensory. So it's not a big pickup, but you know, at least we
Hey,
know
it's
where it is.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something.
Here's the
Well,
Togepi.
the only thing I could think of to use the Ghastly on as of now is just get the Abra.
For
What do you mean?
hypnosis, you mean? I think Abra's
Yeah.
faster than your Ghastly.
And you got to rely on Hypnosis landing on the first attempt. With
No, not Hypnosis. Mean Look.
What does mean?
Scary face or whatever.
No, it's Mean Look. It's basically you can't leave.
Does it
Oh.
have?
Oh.
Really?
Does it
It
have
learns.
it?
Yeah, it learns Mean Look. I have it on my Ghastly.
Oh, I did not know that it knows mean look.
Oh,
That-
Magnitude.
It still requires you to go first.
Yes.
Um,
What
Wait,
should I
actually-
take away from Magnitude? What should I take away from
Usually with
Magnitude?
an Abra, though, you do go first.
No.
I mean, they're pretty quick.
The Abras. Okay, to answer Tank's question, what are the attacks you already have?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Lick. Curse.
No, I mean you're asking us what to switch.
Oh, sorry. I took away Defense Curl.
Oh, okay. And to answer Erica's question, my guys weren't beating Abra speed until like level 16-ish, 17-ish, and the Abra's only level 10. So if you get unlucky and find like a level 12 one, it might be faster. So
Oh, okay.
I mean, any strat is a good strat at this point. Like I said, Paris, your Paris actually, if you train it high enough. Well, no, Paris is slow as shit. Never mind. Even if it's level 18, it might not be faster than the damn. If you have Paris with a Quick Claw, you might be able to sleep powder it before it does anything. And that is possible, because remember, my strategy is those next grass areas to just flat out ignore them. I'm just going to flat out ignore them. And
You have to. You
until
either
I
have
can get a
yeah.
quick ball.
Where'd we
So I'll
find
just
quick
fight
balls here,
trainers
actually?
or get repels.
Sweet Kiss.
Where do you get quick balls? At the, whatchamacallit?
Goldenrod?
Yeah, Goldenrod's
Yeah.
Shopping Center. You can get them there. In the lottery on, I think Jesse said Thursdays only.
I think it was Thursday. It's been a while since I've looked though. So
Alright, so I'm headbutting the first town, which I can't remember the name of it. Little Root, whatever it's called.
wait, you can't headbutt yet.
Yes, I can. I got cut on my Beedrill.
I thought you said you weren't. Oh, you did. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, remember I said, after I got it, I said I was going back to the first town to do
Yep.
this.
Proceed.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on right now. So
Question: my soft-boiled, my Togepi wants to learn Sweet Kiss.
Okay, look up what it does and figure it out. I have no
well,
idea.
that's the thing. So Sweet Kiss, apparently the user kisses the foe with a sweet angelic cuteness that causes confusion.
That's
Oof,
not bad.
Magnitude 10.
But
Damn.
do I want to get rid of Growl or Charm? Charm says the user charmingly stares at the foe, making it less wary. The target's attack is sharply lowered.
That's a tough one.
Or Growl, which, also lowers attack. Probably Growl, right?
I would do
Because
Growl probably.
Charm,
Yeah.
Charm sharply lowers, while Growl just lowers.
yeah.
Plus, you're probably not
Oh.
going to keep sharply lower, so you're not going to keep Charm probably forever either. So,
Mm,
but I would get rid of Growl first for it. All right, I did
Yeah,
catch the
but-
Ladybug, but it was not on my first try because it's a punk.
Yeah.
So no point. But what is this town called again? Can someone remind me? It's not Little Root.
Little
That was
Town?
cool.
Little Town?
Little
Newbark?
Town? Newbark.
First
there you
town?
go. Yeah.
New Bark. There you go. Something with a tree.
Yeah, Tree Town.
New Bark Town.
All right, Ladybug. Useless bug flying Pokemon. Thank you very much.
It's pretty useful. Well, it's not useful actually.
That's right, you-
Wow,
Nah, I'm
the
lying.
change was like, oh wait a minute, I remember this dumb Pokemon now. uh, sorry, that was like excellent. I'm gonna name you. I'll name you Lacuna Coil. Why not?
Fuck is that?
It's a metal band from Italy.
I assumed as much. I've never heard of them.
Coil.
Getting a little
I'm
too
sure
obscure there, Matt.
No, I'm sure I've actually shown you a Lacuna Coil song before.
It's possible, but you show me a lot of bands that I don't remember.
That is true. Alright, so this town is done. I can't use the Pokemon, though. That's fine. I'm just going around catching. I don't really care about using any of them.
Yeah, it's good to have them.
Good to have
I'm
them.
hoping to catch another Apom, and I'm hoping to catch a Heracross.
Oh
You
yeah,
can't
aren't
find
we?
an Ipom in the nighttime, can you?
Oh.
I thought they all came out at the same time. Yeah, you have to look at the websites again and
I was
see.
going to say, I didn't think you could catch a Ladybug at night either, but here it is, so...
I think with Headbutt, I don't think there's a time constraint.
I think the only time
Maybe.
constraint I remember was sometimes you could
Yeah,
find
that was not
sleeping
what I wanted to
Pokemon.
do.
That's all I remember.
Right.
And we have
Yeah.
yet to find a sleeping one in a tree yet, so that could even be a lie.
Yeah. He's like, I don't remember ever seeing one of those.
Yeah, that could be a Mandela effect. I physically remember like a sleeping Spearow or Pidgey falling out of a tree once.
It might also have been in the original game and not this one.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe. Oh, shoot.
Okay.
Oh,
So now I'm in Cherry Grove City. Let me write that down.
This really sucks. I want to just get headbutt and do the same thing you're doing, but I don't know if I want to teach my Cyndaquil, because like it seems to be the only way. I know I have the Paris, but I still have to wait for both of you, and it's just like, ah!
So Cherry Grove City, I can try fishing if I want for a Magikarp, or I can headbutt. I really want a Pineco, so I'm gonna headbutt. I'm not really concerned with like the Magikarp aspect of this game,
yeah.
so. Ooh, first try. Let's see what we got. Please no
Nice.
Ladybug. Please no Ladybug. A Hoot Hoot, which I don't have, so I guess I'm getting a Hoot Hoot.
You do now.
I forgot that I don't actually have a Hoot Hoot.
Or you could have gotten a Nocturne at level 6.
If I went into the forest for it.
Yeah, you went to the forest for
No,
it.
I need to get more Pokeballs. I'm running low. Let's see if I catch this guy.
You guys still need to do the gym and the rival, correct?
Yes. I'm getting there with the Geodude.
I'm gonna say something that's kind of weird, but I'm watching our stream right now,
Mm-hmm.
and has anybody else looked at the time? Because there's like a time for like the running.
Yeah, the running
Total
time?
stream?
Yeah, yeah.
It's 0 hours, 0 minutes, negative 21,400 seconds.
Try refreshing.
I guess.
Yeah, it shouldn't. I mean, shouldn't say that, but I don't know what else.
I have an hour and 3
Nope,
at the
still says
moment.
it. Still says it for me.
Interesting.
I refreshed and everything.
That's interesting.
I mean,
It's like ticking down from the negative 21,000.
I don't know. I don't know what
It's
to
gonna
do.
get to
Oh,
zero
try it.
eventually.
The only thing I can think of is that you probably clicked on something that makes it count down instead of count up.
That doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't
Why
make
do
sense.
they even have that?
honestly.
Why would it count down from negative 21,000?
I don't know. Should I know? I'm not the tech guy in the Twitch world.
I am not Twitch.
I'm not Twitch.
Okay. here we
Mag-
go. I was trying to figure out what Pokemon to use right now because I'm like, all my guys are gonna one-shot this dumb Hoot Hoot. But I think Dragon Force should be able to bind it because that's a weak attack.
Yeah. Oh, it's level 3?
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. I would just throw, because bind is
I
going to do
tried.
every turn, isn't it?
I tried already. It didn't work.
Oh.
Yeah. So I did a decent amount of damage, but yeah, it's gonna damage over time.
Yeah, so you
and
got,
I even
you
tried
gotta
Hypnosis,
wait
but it's got Insomnia, so it's like I really don't have a choice.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll try Fastball because I ran out of Pokeballs, so I only have Fastballs, Great Balls, and the Lure Balls left.
Ah.
And it's just busting straight out of them, so
At level
see.
3, that's ridiculous.
I know.
Do you know that oh yeah, I forgot who does having the rare skill.
Yeah.
This one that has it.
Okay,
I'm
now
level
it's in the
16
orange.
for my Geodude.
Get it.
We're gonna Great Ball it.
Oh.
Waste one of my 2 Great Balls on this freaking Hoodoo.
Oof.
You got
Does
some
it
great
got it?
ball.
Yeah, got it. Okay, so obviously no first catch, but I got Hoodoo
Yeah.
and Cherry Grove.
Where'd you get a great ball?
You
There's a
can
couple.
find them all. You should find them all over. You
Yeah,
find them in.
you find them on the ground in random places.
I think there's one in the Union Cave actually.
I think
Nickname
so.
to Hoodoo.
Either a great or an ultra. I can't remember.
Great. I just got the great ball in the Union Cave.
We're gonna name Hoothoot Volbeat.
Nice.
Beat.
Yeah.
This is like also a learning opportunity for me because I don't know all these metal bands.
My Cinnamon knows Quick Attack, Leer, Smokescreen, and Ember.
What are you trying to be? Oh.
I'm fighting the urge to teach it Cut, but like at this point I still have available spots to do other moves.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I caught the Paris, so I could just wait, teach that Cut, because that would be a move that would probably work better for it anyway.
Yeah, I mean this whole area is, and I think I said this before too. This whole area is like the great equalizing area because we're gonna have to wait for them to move on unless you decide to teach Cut to your Quilava. And then even when you do, the second they get in that force and catch something, you can beeline to the next city and start doing stuff. But you still
Go
can't
back
use
and
any
do
of
what
the...
you're. I was gonna say I want to go back and do what you're doing, so I might as well just wait for them, and then all 3 of us can go together.
Yeah, because you still can't use any Pokemon you catch in any of these ventures until they catch them too.
Yeah.
So
And same thing goes for you, so you'd probably be waiting for us anyway if you needed to use any of them.
yeah. Basically,
How
if
far-
I catch a Heracross or an Apom, they're the only ones I would be willing to try and train for the next gym.
Ralph,
But-
I don't want to talk to you today.
It's
You're right
funny,
next to me.
Ralph literally just called me too.
Yeah,
But yeah.
I'm gonna be real with you, Matt. If you get a Heracross and I don't, I'm gonna be very salty.
Livid.
I
Mine's
doubt it.
sick.
I get terrible RNG in this game. this whole playthrough has been terrible RNG city for me. So if
Yeah,
I get a Heracross, it will be like the only good RNG I've had so far in
It'll
this
be,
game.
it'll be divine intervention at that point.
Divine
Yeah,
intervention,
basically.
wow, how are you not killing these things?
Dude, I'm slowly leveling up my Togepi right now. It's already at level 11.
Dang it.
I
At
love that the
7
Hoothoots are derpy. I don't know why, but that makes me crack up.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, they look a little high.
Like someone just smacked him in the back of the head.
Right? Magnitude 9, dang.
Nice. Get it. Yeah, because last time I was banking almost
And-
my entire strat on Geodude.
Level 17.
But
Nice.
this time I've got Geodude, Onix. I'm hoping to find a Pineco in this next town and a Heracross in the last town. But we'll see. Because yeah, I'm in Violet
Okay.
City, which is the next one. Let's see.
I'm just gonna train my Slugma now.
I just bought 5 more Pokeballs, so that should help.
5 more Pokeballs.
Slugma's almost at 15, and I'm tempted to go in when he hits 15.
Yeah, he doesn't.
He's not going to learn any better moves.
Yeah, but his
Yeah.
stats are going to be better. That's the point.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not banking on him too much right now anyway, because he's having trouble one-shotting level 6 Hoppips with Ember at level 14.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's,
Yeah, he's
Nah,
not.
I
like,
get it.
I might actually just run. I might
crit
run
level
in.
15.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the Slugmas, I just don't want you falling into the same trap you did with Rocky in the last gym, which is like, if he was a level higher, his stats might have been slightly better, take some better hits, but if you're not even banking on him, then yeah, I mean, Spearo's
Well,
gonna be
and
your clincher anyway.
One of those things. I mean, like, Rocky was a whole nother problem for a whole nother fucking reason.
Yeah. Well, when I
Um,
rewatched the VOD, I realized what I think the better choice would have been was to just heal him and just keep
Yeah.
him out there forever, basically.
Yeah,
Instead
it
of
would have
playing
been.
Russian roulette by sending out other guys.
I mean, I didn't lose anybody, so, you know,
You did, didn't you?
no.
I could have sworn you lost.
Violet Gym, I used 3 potions. I came in 2nd place. I got
Oh.
4 points.
Yeah.
All right, can I make it to the Pokemon Center from here?
Oh my god, this Hoot's level 10. Are you serious?
Yep.
Second I catch a weak level 3, level 10 comes out.
Yep, that's the name of the game.
It's alright, I'll use it for XP, I guess.
Double check my counting on that one, but I think I'm gonna make it. 5 HP.
It's every 5 steps usually.
Yeah, I know. I'm counting every tick.
And we know the
make
Pokemon
sure.
Center is always 1 tick, so...
Yeah. For me, it's usually been 2, I think, depending on when you enter. Depends on when you walk in, but yeah.
I almost always had 1, but...
Okay, I'm starting with my
You're right, could be
Geodude, which
depending on-
level
It's a
17.
timing thing, really. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go get.
Yeah, just keep in
this-
mind he's flying, so you cannot use Magnitude on that Scyther.
Yeah.
You
have
to
Rock
use,
Throw.
Yeah, I was gonna say you have to use Rock Throw, which should be double super effective, but from what I remember, he still can eat them because he's, you know, broken.
Yeah.
I also have the Heartstone.
Yeah, that'll help. Although, I almost feel like you should put a berry instead, because that's what I did. I put Shell Bell on my guy, and then he was getting damaged, and the health would have been a better...
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
thing.
I'll do that then.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna put a berry on Spearow.
Have
Definitely
like
do a berry. It's so much better.
have a berry
Yeah.
on. I have a berry on Slugma, on Pidgey, and my.
Wait, did I? I don't. I'm a dumbass. I don't think I fought these gym trainers
Which ones?
the
in
ones
the
gym.
second gym.
Did you not?
I don't think I did.
Oh well, more XP, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna go do that right fucking now.
Oh,
I
you
thought-
bastard.
Considering these Rattatas are ridiculous, even at level 6, apparently.
Alright, so I found an Execute in the tree, so that's what I'm going after.
Nice, nice.
Hey, all of his attacks are not affecting my ghost, so fuck you very much.
Interest berry.
Except for Hypnosis.
And that Scyther's down pretty quick.
And you just use focus energy.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
It almost always uses Focus Energy first, which is why it's
Yeah.
scary if
Well,
you
use a
like...
U-turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's scary if it uses
Oh, there you
U-turn
go.
first, and it's scary if it uses...
Self-destruct? Do I want to live and give it
Listen.
self-destruct?
I taught my Judy self-destruct for Whitney just in case,
Yeah.
but it's a gamble for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
It's very much of a gamble for obvious reasons. I'll put it in, I guess.
Alright, it's paralyzed and can't move, and I damaged it heavily. Can you stay in the damn Pokeball, please?
No.
Execute's robbing me of my points!
All right. So
I'm also use this chance to actually level up my health
I think this is gonna get me to this
Alright.
guy, right?
What the hell was this name of this town? Let me check. I'm gonna name you Halloween.
Halloween.
Yes.
One super push on the Metapod? Okay.
Yeah, see, that's the other thing, is if he'd survived that hit, he might have used that on his boy, but
Oh, crit hit too.
since you diesel punched him.
There we go.
Is it getting later in the day? My thing looks orange now, like
And you
yellow.
set your time for.
8 a.m.
Yeah.
Your screen I had the same issue where the
You got 8 a.m. is morning, so yeah, eventually it's
Yeah.
gonna turn into day.
Well, she is daytime, but I think she set it to early morning instead, so it's slowly
there
getting
it is.
into the
Come
later.
on, there
Because
it
I remember
is.
around like noon, it also starts getting a little orange. I think it's just like
Okay.
flavor for the game. I don't think it
Yeah.
actually matters for anything.
Flavor?
though. Yeah, you know.
And there we go.
Alright, so what town was this again? Let's see. Walk out of the Pokemon Center.
5-6.
We got Violet City.
Violent City.
Violent City.
City of violence.
Is Executes.
High badge. Yay. Oh, I beat the gym, by the way.
Woo.
Nice. No deaths, I'm assuming.
No
So
death.
Plus 6 points for you. Alright, now you can go and fight your rival if you think you're ready, or train a little more and then fight him.
I'm gonna train my Ekkas a little more because I think that's the Ghastly is gonna be my greatest adversary.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Ghastly can be a tough SOB.
I'm not.
Oh!
I'm not too far
You just
behind,
made-
thankfully.
This dude gave me charcoal for my fire type.
Oh,
What?
nice. Where's
Where the hell was
Charmander guy?
that?
The guy who has the Farfetches.
Oh, he does
Oh.
give you that. I forgot.
Where does he live?
He lives in the forest.
He
He's in the forest.
lives right here, right next to the gym.
Get out. All right.
Yeah,
he does.
right here.
Good to know.
Did we never go to the ruins of Alf this run?
No, I don't think
No.
so.
Oh, snap. I
I
still
don't
have
think
the
anybody
ruins
caught
of Alf.
anything at least. Yeah, I don't think anybody
I
caught.
went to the ruins of Alf, I think.
I went and I smashed a bunch of heads, but I already had a Geodude. I think at
Yeah,
that
same.
point.
Yeah,
So I guess
I had.
fishing's the only option. So yeah, I might as well.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get the easy points too at this point, and not forget to, catch stuff.
Right.
That's
There we
Bean
go.
drill.
Yeah, it's a bee drill.
Bean drill's going down.
Okay, so what's a good offense against the gas thing?
anything with a
Oh.
dark move.
Let's be
Yeah.
the Ekans, I think.
It's got anything that knows bite?
Yeah, let's be the Ekans, I think. But it's too low level at this point.
Don't know if Ekans knows bite yet.
Not
The
yet.
Bean drill had me a little scared.
Yeah, it
I'm
does.
not gonna lie.
And you were using it.
Beedrill's a toughie.
No, because he crit on one of the Fury attacks.
Oh yeah.
And
And
like
when
he
I
only
fought
hit me
that
3
guy-
times, thankfully. But
When I fought that guy, he hit me 5 times one of the times. I was like, is this real? Is this real?
yeah, is this actually happening right now? All right, yeah, I'm not gonna learn Harden.
Yeah, don't learn
Not
hard
hard.
on.
There we go. Old rod.
All right, let me go.
Yeah, it
heal
learns
up.
fight. It learns at level like 9 or 10.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, he's level 16. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna
Yeah,
fight the
go-
rest of the
go
gym
for it.
trainers. I mean,
Go
at
for
this
it.
point, there's not really a rush for me. So I'm just gonna
No,
go
there's
fight
no
the
rush.
the gym
But I'm
trainers.
gonna train my Ekans now. Okay, bye. This might
Not
take
even
a
a
while.
nibble. Get out of here with this. Give me a match card so I can move on.
Hang, what's your score at now?
I'm at 31 because it doesn't fit.
All right.
What's
Added
the
a
current
Pokemon.
scores?
Current scores should be 56 for me, 39 for Jesse, 31 for
What-
Tang, and 48 for Erica.
What are those for?
Yeah, it's gonna be a hard catch up. Honestly, I'm okay with third if Erica's ahead of me. So actually, I'm okay with third if Erica or Tang is ahead of me.
Yeah, you don't want that.
You
Yeah.
know what he. You
Cause-
know what he.
Because
he
Jesse
what in
knows
store
that
for him.
Tang and I are going to be nice about games, while Matt will
Well,
not.
It's not even a matter of nice. I just really don't want to play Honkai anything.
You don't want Honkai
I
Star
don't
Rail?
want
The Return
Honkai-
of the Honkai? I can already see the title. It's
I
it's
don't
written
want-
in lights, brother.
No, I don't want Honkai Impact. I don't want Honkai Star Rail. I don't want Honkai Literature Club or
No more
whatever.
Hackstar Bunny.
yeah.
You can-
I don't.
you
I
can
want
play-
none of
you
it.
Can do Doki Doki Literature Club.
Yeah,
No,
I
I don't think you
thought-
can play that on
I actually
stream.
have it. I have it, but no, I've heard it's
You know,
way too not streamable.
Jesse,
It's-
every time we've been
it's-
watching a cosplay video, there's been a Honkai reference, and it just hypes Matt up to make you play that
I
game.
know.
Especially since there's a lot of people in Honkai Star Rail specifically.
Honkai
Yeah.
dating sim.
To be
Basically
fair, all the
it.
games like all the games that had Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail, all those kind of games are basically like dating sim
Yeah,
or
They're,
sim
no, they're waifu
Simulator.
sims.
waifu sims. Yeah.
waifu.
Waifu sims.
No. You have to go for the husbando sims. What's wrong with you people?
Boyfriend dungeon.
You can.
I would go for the husband.
I have that on my
Boyfriend
list.
Dungeon, Boyfriend Dungeon is definitely a husband
has-
sim.
But it also has like it also has like a rogue-like element to it, like a dungeon
Yeah.
crawling
It does.
element to it.
It does.
Which is the reason why I've considered it for people because it's not just a dating sim. You can.
Oh shit.
Romance is
shit,
optional.
shit. I
Basically
forgot
what
about
it boils down
these.
to.
I forgot this was doubles fight.
Yeah, it's a ladybug and a spinner rack. You should be okay.
Okay,
They're
yeah,
pretty
I'm
weak. So
Yeah, that,
I caught my
I just
magic
forgot what I
carp.
had in my second slot. So
Yeah,
You call the thingy?
I caught my Magikarp first try, so that's +1 point for me.
nice,
Yes, I
nice.
got you.
Amy and Mimi.
What levels of Ghastly for the rival?
Oh, I'm good.
16, I think, or 15.
15, I think.
15? Okay.
15 or 16, I can't remember. Yeah.
I'll just keep on. Keep on.
Wow.
Rockster. Oh, he's a flying type. Never mind.
Yeah, he's
Yes.
flying and bug, and Rock is super fast
Yeah.
against both. Which is, again, why Scyther should be an easy rock throw kill, but
Yeah.
because they cheat in this game, and that thing's got, like, probably the defense of the gods.
It
Yeah.
also has
can't-
it also has the citrus berry as well. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just
Alright.
trucking through everything.
So I didn't hit 17 with my snails, but snails is 16. I'm gonna take it.
Okay.
And then we're gonna put some. We're gonna make some item changes here. gonna take the Shell Bell from Angry Bird. We're gonna give you a Bury.
A
Usually
Bury.
Scyther pops out first, right?
Scyther
is
usually
first,
pops.
yes.
Scyther's always first.
Unless he does U-turn.
Well, yeah, but he's gonna be first either way, so I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
Yeah, he's gonna
does
be first
focus-
either way.
He
Unless
does.
he U-turns
He
immediately.
usually does focus energy first before
Yeah.
U-turn.
All right, let's see what I got for berries here.
Yeah,
I
now
got.
I think back, I think the first time I saw him use U-turn, he still used focus energy first. It's just that when he did use U-turn, it almost killed my freaking Geodude in one shot.
Yeah.
He was Diesel.
So I got an Oran Berry.
Oh.
How much do we find out how much the citrus berries heal?
It does a good amount.
I know it's more than Orin, but I don't remember how much more.
All right, I'm gonna Google it then. So I
Yeah,
have one.
It's a little bit more than Oran. I think
I feel
like
it's
15, 20,
Yeah,
15, 20 maybe.
sounds right.
Citrus berry. Ba-ba-ba-ba.
I'm so glad I didn't train this Ghastly too hard because he's the only reason I've been catching these Pokemon. His low damage attacks.
That's
have been helping
kind of
me.
why I haven't been training him as well. I'm keeping him at the level that he's at right now and just training the Togepi. Because the Togepi I feel like could be useful later on.
Yeah. Plus the
If
problem
it
is a
both-
lot of the tree Pokemon are like bugs and stuff, and Togepi's gonna massacre them. So
Because there are some, like the Dragon types and the, there's another type that is weak against Fairy, and I just feel like that would be very
Is
helpful. Like,
Togepi
Togepi's
is there a fairy in
not-
this?
I don't think she's a fairy, and also even if she was, I don't think there's fairy attacks in this game.
oh, I thought Togepi was Fairy.
Yeah, let me check my Togepi.
It is technically fairy in the newer one. But
Oh,
it's
maybe
not
that's
in
where I'm
this
getting
one.
the confusion.
They didn't implement fairy until like
Yeah.
7th generation.
Yeah,
It
it's a
still
normal
knows-
type.
It still knows a nice psychic move that I could use for fighting against a fighting type.
Well, it's
Yes.
a normal type, so fighting's gonna like one-shot it.
Oh,
Yeah, it's really good against ghosts. So like Morty's gym is where you're gonna want to use
Okay.
Togepi
Togepi.
if you're gonna use her for anyone, because they're gonna have ghost attacks that won't affect her, and then she can just truck through
got it.
the other ones.
Just like
All right.
dry flavors.
Well, still,
So
compared to my
if you
Ghastly,
go
it's
to
more
the
useful.
Jesse, if you go to the Discord, I did send a photo
Oh, that's
of-
right.
of the
Yeah.
berry thing.
Thank you for
So
that.
if you have a
Mhm.
if you have a specific nature,
Just take the Oran Berry though is probably your
yeah.
best go-to.
Well, I want to make sure. Well, so the Wiki Berry heals a third of their HP.
Okay.
But they become confused if they don't like dry.
yeah.
So I want to see. So who doesn't like dry? Adamant. I'm so. This doesn't make any sense. This flavor table. So liked flavors. So it likes.
So if it's jolly and it likes that specifically.
Okay.
I can't tell what it is though.
So if it's jolly, it likes sweet and it dislikes dry.
Yes.
It tells you in their
much.
summary, Erica, what nature they are.
Yes,
It
I gotta take a.
does?
I gotta take a look
Oh.
at my. I gotta take a look at my because my third go to at this point is possibly, or my last go to is possibly Onyx. So I'm gonna make sure.
Oh,
it's berry.
sassy nature. Okay, I see it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
so you
also-
follow that table, they'll tell you what it likes and dislikes.
And also the
tasty.
natures are also for their stats. Like it affects how they grow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
It's
So he
very
doesn't like
important
sour.
to know, and it's something that none of us know about, which is
Yeah,
funny
so
to me.
All right.
It's
so he doesn't like
it's
sour.
usually-
Give him.
It's particularly good for like EV training if you're doing like public like Pokemon battles,
Mhm.
Yeah.
like tournament style battles. But for us, for our sense of purposes, there's not really much of a difference.
Well, it still matters for when we get
It
to
matters,
the
yes,
tougher
but-
trainers and stuff.
It matters,
we can't
yes.
control
but-
it because of the Nuzlocke
Yeah,
aspect.
yeah.
though.
Exactly.
What's Croc have? Croc is a quiet nature.
Just in
so
case
he
I
could
run into a
also
cheeky
eat
Apom
that.
again, I'm gonna get
He
a
likes
bunch
dry.
more Pokeballs.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
All right. We're gonna item
So let's
is
get one of those.
berry wiki berry.
If I go to Celadon, I can buy Great Balls, but I just don't want to run there to run back. So let's see if I can find a.
Mhm.
I think Apom and Heracross and Pineco are the only three left for tree Pokemon for me, and I'm honestly okay with any of them.
Nocturne is another one as well, just be forewarned.
Well, he was only in the forest. I'm not in the forest.
Yes.
And honestly, I'm okay with either of those three. I'd prefer Heracross, obviously, or Pineco, but I'll take Apom if that's what they give me.
Mhm.
And it's Apom, so level 3. God damn it. Couldn't it at least be a little tougher?
Nope.
Nope.
All right, so I want to
Watch what you
this first, right?
watch. You see that? Yeah. Then you hit the
and then hit
red
the
on
red
the bottom.
one.
Yep.
'Cause I think I don't think anybody's even got damage on him at this point, so I'm pretty good to go. Yeah, I'm good to go.
Alright, do it.
So we're gonna put Angry Bird out first.
Yes. Get the aerial ace. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm really hoping Aerial Ace is gonna be like my goat move.
One
here.
shot kill Scyther.
Yeah. I doubt it's gonna do that, but it has a 60 power, so it's not a bad move. I mean, Brick Break was Brick Break 80, or was that also
80, I think?
like that?
I think it was 80 or 90. It was pretty decent.
It did a fair bit of damage, yeah. Let me see here. Hold on. So, Aerial Ace is 60 power. Heracross.
All right. First catch Apom. Thank God.
Nice.
I use a great ball for that, but
Do you still have a location that you could get the
a Heracross?
Heracross or no? Oh, okay.
I don't think so. Unless they're found. Unless they're found in other trees, but I'm pretty sure it's like this is the only town it's found in.
Yeah.
Is there any other place that can have an Apom? I'm just curious. I'll top my head.
I don't know, because this is the only place I have found Apoms so far. So I don't
All right,
know the answer to
Bugsy.
that question. And all the guides we found don't really give tree Pokemon guides, unfortunately, which is annoying.
Yeah. All right, focus energy first. Aerial Ace. Aerial Ace does half damage, and he restores using a Citrus Berry. All right. Used Leer. My defense fell. That's not something I want to see.
He'll probably use focus energy next.
Oh, I hope so, because I'm going second. He leered me, focused energy, and
Do you have quick attack?
he used quick attack. Oh my god!
Yeah.
Which was
All right, well,
the Spearow again.
45 HP, and he crit me with a fucking quick attack.
Yeah.
And we're the same level, and it's not even a super, like, Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah. That focus energy
Game,
is
dude.
rough, dude.
What was that?
Spearow,
33.
Route 33.
That's my Ekans.
Awesome, just wasted all that fucking time today. Cool. Cool beans.
That was my Ekans.
And now he's probably gonna heal. Oh no, quick attack. Oh my freaking god.
Yeah,
Dude.
that's why I said those Oranberries save our lives in that gym. Because his Scyther with the crit is just
Yeah,
insane.
I'm just pissed because like I'm already in last place on this gym again, and I lost a fucking Pokemon, so I have basically no points at this gym.
Yeah, sorry, dude.
Well, luckily the rest of this gym is easy peasy. So
Yeah,
I would
it's
just
frustrating.
I would just
So-
switch because it does no tackle and the other one does no poison sting, but it's up to you if you want to keep using.
No,
spins.
I'm gonna switch at this point. Like I'm just gonna switch to Totodile. He can handle the rest of this just fine.
Now make sure you guys go to your Pokeboxes and deposit your guy as soon as you can.
Yeah, Route 33.
Luckily, I never took my Ekans out. I was planning on
Stupid.
training him in the daycare, but that's okay.
So mad right now.
I'm sorry.
Everybody else had like the easiest fucking time apparently with this guy, and then he's
No.
just like, "Nah, I'm gonna crit your dude in one shot. Get out of here."
I'm pretty sure I struggled a little bit on him. What the?
Matt lost a Pokemon, didn't he?
No.
No, he lost a Pokemon during the
Trainer, right? Sorry.
rival fight. Yeah.
Yeah, rival fight. Trying
Positing
to move
him.
Pokemon. I keep moving items. Alright.
God.
Alright, so he should be box 6.
That's some bullshit, though. I knew I should have swapped and just let something sack, but I would have lost the points either way. So.
Yeah. Plus, if you had done that, he would have just quick attacked again and killed him the next round. So
Yeah.
I think what you did was correct. Unfortunately, it just sucks.
So what can I use against the Ghastly now? I don't have to fight anymore.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, Ghastly's not that diesel. You just gotta make sure you don't use something that his lick will really hurt badly, you know?
I think the Ghost type should be okay.
Well, Ghost on Ghost
No,
violence is
Ghost
a
on
no-go.
Ghost is
Oh.
yeah.
Oh yeah, Ghost on Ghost Violence is not good, I think.
All right, gym is done.
There you go. So, alright, so
Not
it
happy
would've
about
been,
it, but
It would have
done.
been, let me go to the points because I have to do this.
It was last place, so it would have been
So it's 1 for
5
major
points.
battle,
yeah.
and +1 -1, so what is that? That's only 1 point then.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
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 Where
One
did
fucking
the
point.
Zubat
for
come
gem.
from?
Woo. All right.
I'm
Oh,
in
yeah,
the forest
I'm
and
like-
a Zubat just randomly popped up.
That just took the fucking steam out of me. I'm like officially over this Nuzlocke
Oh,
already. Like
Mhm.
I was doing so well in the second run. I was doing so well, and
Yeah.
You
like the
were.
first run I struggled so hard. Second run I was flying through it, and now this just wind out of my fucking sails, man.
Oh, wait. I could use the I could use Pidgey. It's a normal type, so it won't affect it.
There you go.
Yeah, he won't be able to affect you with a lick.
Just
I
be
don't
careful
remember
with
what
that
else
curse
he
thing.
has. Yeah, Oh yeah,
He
curse.
has
That's the other
Curse.
nonsense.
Now I gotta fucking train something else up to fight my. Like I don't want to fight my rival with 2 Pokemon.
right.
Well, what is your rival has the same thing, right? But with the grass guy.
Yeah.
Hmm.
What are
So I
the-
have Slugma still.
Yeah, which is good
Yeah,
for the grass.
Thank God. And I have Totodile, and for like equivalent level, that's about it. Onyx might be able to put up a fight, but he's only level 13, so I'm worried a little bit about that.
Yeah, I mean he should be able to fight Zubat for you if you need him to. Still, with Rock
Yeah.
Throw. It's up to you ultimately. I think your Croconaw should be easily able to kill Ghastly, and then you should be able to just switch straight to your Fire Boy and burn the leaf.
Yeah, I think.
If he can take a hit.
Yeah, if he
Should,
can take a
I
hit.
mean, what does Bayleaf know that
Oh, I didn't hit the fucking button.
would be strong? You know. What does your Bayleaf know, Tang?
It learns at that level. It actually knows what I'm looking at. Sorry, I'm at the rival battle. Can't really.
Okay.
reel
Hey,
off
no,
on the
do your thing, man.
Ghastly. Oh, it's level 14. Interesting.
Okay, 14. It's not bad.
Oh,
I'm not talking to you,
Oh.
Liz. I don't care that you saw Rattata or some nonsense.
Just be careful with that
Oh.
curse.
yeah. I'm gonna switch out a bit. Whirlwind.
Ooh!
It doesn't really It's not as useful.
Still.
Well, it swaps, yeah.
It swaps Pokemon, so I'll give it up for now. Forget my curse. Oh gosh, dang it. Lava. Lava.
All right,
Me
let
too,
me get rid
dude.
of- get rid of Pidgey or Spearow here.
It's just the way you said that.
There. Oops.
I need your item, Spearow.
9 to 10.
God
Nice!
damn, magnitude 10. Alright, all I got
And
left is
then-
the most cracked Zubat in all of the kingdoms.
Which is the one with the.
The confused
The
Supersonic.
confusion. Yeah, the confusion given to him by freaking Zeus over here.
Yeah.
Rock throw?
Nice!
Alright, and that's it for you, right?
Yep.
Alright,
That's
so
the third person, so that's
Another 6?
5 enough. Another 6.
No.
Yeah, no,
six.
it's 6.
Okay.
Yes, give me the money.
Give me all your money and get out of my face. Yeah, so I just used a
Goodbye.
repel to get through the grass. So I can hopefully get some quick balls before I start trying to catch Abras. I mean, there's no guarantee an Abra's going to appear. I could get finally lucky and a Drowsy Bee first, but I ain't banking
Yeah.
on that crap. And I could attempt the trees, but I really don't think Heracross spawns here. I'd have to look it up before trying that. I don't want to waste like 2 hours trying to find a Heracross and it's not even there, you know?
Yeah.
I'll look that
Oh,
up
you've
later.
got time. I was gonna say, you got time. You
Got
could look
plenty
it
of
up now.
I could. I just don't like clicking off my screen because sometimes it can mess with the stream. That's why I don't look stuff up generally.
Speak of the devil. Wrong button.
Speak of the devil.
I accidentally minimized my emulator.
I don't think it affects the It doesn't affect the stream, I think. What does it?
It might.
I don't know. It's back. It's fine.
It's fine.
Okay, what are you
Yeah, I
doing
did
on
that a
your
couple
screen
times.
currently?
looking at Pokemon.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Yeah,
Because there was one
like-
time, I think I minimized when we were playtesting, and I think it froze everyone's screen, so I had to like...
Yeah.
I had to click on the thing and then like refresh or something like that for it to stop doing it.
All right, so it looks like Geodude
Can
is back out in the box or in the party with me. We're gonna start leveling him up, even though he's level 6, and it's gonna take me an eternity.
Okay, you said that the... Okay, yeah, it took the essence away. That's fine.
Yeah, so next you gotta get the Farfetch. You can catch a Pokemon in that forest.
Oh, so Matt, I'm sorry you missed out on this, but believe it or not, you have more of a chance of catching a Heracross at the trees over by the Slowpoke well.
Oh, really?
Like specific trees he's in.
Oh, that would have been...
You had Oddish.
That would have been very helpful, huh?
Yeah.
That's... Kind of sucks that I didn't know that, actually.
Oh, that's what you get for not looking.
I physically can't, like...
Alright,
I got
so
Oddish.
just try every tree near the well. Yeah, okay.
Is that the only place?
Hold on, I'm looking.
Okay, got the Oddish first try.
Alright. Another
Nice.
point for Tang.
All right, everybody in my party is getting Oran berries.
Hold on.
Everybody.
You got a lot of berries?
Okay. Did
I got 4.
Oh, nice.
One got used in the last fight, but I think
Did
actually
I
no, it might not have.
call this? What do I call this Oddish?
The only one not getting one is going to be Geodude, or not Geodude.
It becomes like a very bio-bloomy looking thing. It looks like a little plant thing. So, Turnip Head.
Yes, beautiful.
Although Turnip Head is actually a male, but it's fine.
Give you all pre-chicken, even though you're level 3, you're getting one. Let's pray you don't have to use it, but
Yeah.
you're getting it.
Turnip
All right.
Head. And it's been transferred.
I mean, I might as well just fucking go into this, I think, at this point. So
I think you have a good chance against your rival.
I'm gonna start with Croc because he usually starts with his
You got berries or something to
Ghastly,
give to
right?
them?
I got everybody's
Sounds like
got a berry.
Ghastly.
The only person who doesn't have a berry is Rocky, who has the hard stone.
You can use your Superb Owl,
Yeah,
but still has the curse, so be careful.
yeah. Well, I'm just gonna Croc because Croc has a dark
yeah,
move.
Croc has the...
The dark move should hopefully one-shot him.
Oh, that's not very effective.
We're gonna find out.
With Croconaul's power, you should, yeah, for sure, be able to one-shot anything. Well, his Ghastly.
Before I actually get into this fight, though, I'm gonna refresh my beverage because I feel like I'm gonna need it.
Eh.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. There we go.
Okay.
I'm just gonna heal a little bit before I continue on with it.
I'm trying to read it, but I'm not finding much except for Azalea Town, but...
Yeah, I was pretty sure it's Azalea Town only, which is what sucks about it. And now that I know what specific trees too, that's really crappy.
Well,
It's a
it
Pacific
still said
tree?
it says like 30% chance, but still, it says a lot more often you find them over by the Slowpoke well.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know what's funny too is I was gonna hit those trees instead. I was like, no, let me go into town because I bet they're in there because it's closer to the gym, you know. And then you read that to me, and I'm just like, oh, crap. Of course.
Hey, sorry.
Okay, I'm just gonna train me Pokepee for a second. I was like hesitating to keep going left because I thought I had to fight the rival. But like, oh wait, I wrong. ADHD on the brain, I guess.
Just doing a little shopping.
Okay. Yes, I'll find your Farfetch. That's fine.
All right.
What kind of Pokeballs do you use?
You're back? Hello.
Yep, I'm back.
Damn, Great Balls are very expensive.
very much expensive.
I feel like I've
yeah.
never ever worried about money in a Pokemon game until right now.
Yeah.
Like literally never gave it any thought because you usually find so many items, and you know you can just buy whatever.
Yeah, but also we're not. It's Nuzlocke is also a thing that's.
Yeah, you go
Kinda
through more
challenging
potions and
us.
antidotes because you can't let your Pokemon faint.
Yeah,
Mhm.
basically.
So like normally if like my Pokemon's poisoned and I'm like on the way, if it faints, I don't fucking, whatever.
Yeah. I will sell these X attacks I found a while back, and the
Oi.
revive.
Mean look. Oh no, does that persist after he dies?
No.
I don't think so.
I hope
No.
not.
I'm just gonna do.
Soft boiled
Nice.
wants to learn Yawn.
Dangerous
Yawn's a
Elite
good-
18.
Yawn would be a good move to teach my soft boiled, right?
All right,
It's
we're
not
gonna
If you've got a move slot for it, why not?
pray snail
Yeah,
provides
I could get rid of Charm.
It has a razor leaf.
Probably used it because I had.
Poison.
Oh, and it
powder.
missed. It missed. It's a miracle.
Yeah, it has poison powder.
Yep, I am poisoned.
Come on, one shot.
Nope.
Damn.
Now I told you like this thing wasn't one-shotting level 6s, so reflect.
Oh,
I don't think that's gonna affect
I was gonna
Ember.
say it's defense, not special, so you're good.
Yeah, so it really just depends on what he hits me with. Nah, that wasn't so bad. And I
You
used
got
my
the
Citrus
Citrus
Berry.
Berry.
All right, yeah, we're done. Okay.
Okay.
Well, he
Then
still kills
Zubat's
you.
next.
He still has to kill basically Zubat, which he might as well rename that thing like freaking like Thor or Loki or some shit.
Yeah.
Like so diesel.
Well, at least
Rock Throw
Snails
is
has
probably
Rock
good.
Throw. Yeah.
Don't. He's poisoned already, dude. Don't take that chance.
I'm gonna give him one hit, and we'll switch out after that.
I should have probably just.
And I flinched. All right. Yeah. Never
like-
mind.
Like switch him out.
Rocky's fine.
I guess.
Rocky.
Rocky.
Yeah.
Rocky, just
Yeah.
go with Rocky.
Yeah.
He has a higher defense.
Might as well.
He still knows Rock Throw, so he should be super effective.
And he's confused immediately.
Well, I'm not surprised.
I just wanna
And he hurt himself. Yep. There we go. Not much damage, at least.
Like I said, give him the 3 rule and then
He
get him
snapped out of it.
There you go.
Yeah. And there's a one shot. All right. We're good.
Okay.
So that was last place, major battle, 3, 4, 5 points.
5 points.
Sorry.
All right, so let me just update my points here. So I had 1 point for, what's the name of this town? I'm just gonna do Gym 3.
Azalea? Zala?
I'm just gonna do Gym 3.
Zalia?
Yeah, Azalea.
And then
What am I doing?
5 points.
Right.
Just let me know what your final number is.
I'm getting there.
Oh, today's the repeat balls, so I gotta wait till Thursday to get the
I should be 45.
I'm just gonna.
35? Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll come back on Thursday. We got about 25-ish minutes left in the stream, so... Just
This is the second rival battle, right?
Yeah, second rival battle.
Mm-hmm.
Soul Silver. Heracross can be found on routes 7, 11, 16, 28, 33, 42, 44, 45, 46, 47, Azalea Town, Vermilion City, Celadon
You gotta
City,
go through that list way slower.
Yeah, what the hell?
I caught 2 of those numbers, I think.
And
7,
basically
11.
after
Yeah.
Don't even start until 29 because we can't go to any of those early routes.
Okay,
40?
28, 33,
So,
Hold on, 33.
yeah.
40,
Stop
42.
Right there. Stop right there. Okay, so 33 is the route where we caught our Zubats and stuff. So we can't do
Ekans.
that.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah,
Okay. Next,
42.
yeah,
which
that's
is
basically
past the
off.
gym.
So yeah, basically that's it. Basically it's Azalea Town and 33, which we already wasted.
Yeah.
So it's Azalea Town
Vermilion, yeah.
near Slowpoke Cave. That's the only place you can find them before Whitney's
And
gym.
then Vermilion City, Celadon City, and
yeah.
St.
That's all past the.
What's
Feeling for it.
28 then? I feel like we've
So
been by
all,
28.
all of those are, I think, routes in the Kanto region.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
remember, it still has the same map, so it has the same numbers.
Oh,
Like
that's
Route 1 is the
right.
one right above Pallet Town, so on and so forth.
Okay, well, I have the list now if you want it.
Just put it in chat.
It's really honestly for Whitney is the big one, and it's really just either catch it in Azalea Town or you don't.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm just gonna copy this one particularly and put it in the Discord for us.
That's fine.
What am I learning? Rage?
Rage.
I guess Rage is better than Harden. For Screech. I don't know.
Where should it go, under Nerd Only or Stream Ideas?
Stream Ideas.
Stream Ideas.
Let's see.
This is just specifically Heracross. This site does do other Pokemon though, so...
Yeah.
I figured.
Hey, finally.
Hey! He's gotta get his toga.
Yeah.
Or his Fred Flintstone outfit.
His Fred Flintstone outfit, yeah.
Oh, by the way, I caught the otter, so...
Oh, yay! So
you
we're
did?
just waiting on him to catch something.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I wrote that down earlier.
I'm just reminding Jesse.
Yeah.
No, I need to write it down. Hold on. Because I didn't write down the Ekans nor the, nor what I caught.
Like I said, for you, Erica, just focus on whatever you catch.
Alright, okay, so Snails is
No,
poison.
I'm writing. That's what I'm doing. I'm just making sure. I'm writing down that I lost the Ekans and that
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm in the forest. And what I caught in the forest. I want to double check and make sure I got everything all set with that.
Let's see what we got here. Let's deposit. I'm not gonna age you for a while, so go ahead and put you here. Take you.
Alright, so I gotta take Totodile out because he is already 18.
Yeah, you can't do much with him now.
Yeah, that's basically what I did with my Cyndaquil. Or my Palava.
Well, Superb Owl is my only flyer right now, so we're gonna put him in. I think next.
Yes.
Although to catch something, I'm wondering if I should probably put Geodude in instead.
What about the Gaslight?
Gas is level 3. I guess I could, but he's level 3, so I haven't trained him at all.
Alright. My Gas is level 14.
Yeah, and it's gonna do nothing in that forest.
Mine's 10.
Oh,
I mean,
that's
I
Cherry Blossom.
I trained my Ghastly.
I did. Mine's at 5 though because I want to keep
That's
him
a lot.
low for when I fight the Pokemon in the like the level 3s and whatnot for the other. Mostly, I'm training my Togepi because like I said, I want to level it up.
Yeah.
And right now, this is the best spot to level it up because it does one-shots for all these Pokemon.
Oh, I gave you a citrus berry. I'm so lucky. Oh, come on. I keep getting these low rolls, dude. I got a high roll quick attack and then immediately a low roll quick attack on this trainer's Psyduck.
I was gonna say, you fighting somebody or?
Yeah, I'm trying to switch train my Onix a little bit, / just normal train him because he's tough. It's just he's not gonna be fighting Psyducks.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
level is he?
It's also a water type.
13, I think.
A little careful on that one.
Yeah, he's up there.
Oh wait, I need
I've been training him a little bit here and there, so.
How'd you guys get the charcoal, by the way? You talked to the guy?
The person, yeah. After you find all the Farfetches, he goes home. Go to his house.
Oh.
Over by the gym, on the bottom right.
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
Paris is not a bug type, correct?
Paris is
He
a
is
bug
a
type.
He's I thought
Bug
he
and
was a grass
poison.
type.
Bug and poison, I believe.
He is bug and I'm just gonna double check this.
I'm pretty sure
you-
he's
you wanna
bug
double check.
and grass. I don't think he's poison.
I thought he was. Yeah, I thought he was grass type, but
Paris is bug grass. All right, so I'm
Oh.
gonna get myself a net ball just to be on the safe side, and I can afford it now. So.
Yes. Oh, you have 10k, damn.
Yup.
Yeah, I did too until I just wasted a bunch of it.
my mom's got some of my money. I just want it back, but I want to wait till I go to her to get it.
Did you, Matt? Did you waste it at the store, doing the thing?
I did it a couple times and then remembered that it's a repeat ball today, so I stopped and then I
Okay.
And then I shouldn't say waste. I spent some of it on the Great Balls and Pokeballs.
Yeah.
Because I was like, just in case I run into, Apom or Heracross or something else that's hard to catch, I might as well have some extra
Buy
Pokeballs.
the Great Balls.
So. You can buy them
Yeah.
at the department store, but you can't buy them before then. So
All right, so here's
Thank you.
here's my current predicament.
Which is
Kakunas.
yes.
I've never owned one.
Oh no.
Oh,
you
that's
can-
right.
you
The
can
Weedle
now.
died.
So
Yeah,
well,
you have a. You
Yeah.
have more of a chance of getting a Kakuna than you do a Weedle, unfortunately.
well, I mean, it's not even that. Like, I don't want
Or-
either.
I mean, sorry, I meant Paris.
Yeah. How much time you said we have left?
we have about 25-ish minutes still.
All right, that's too much time for me to waste.
Why? What
I
were
was
you
gonna-
thinking?
Well, I was just gonna go train some stuff up if we had like 10, 15 minutes left.
I
And then
think
wait till
my-
I'm nighttime.
Dude, I have been waiting very patiently.
Listen,
For you.
listen, I don't want to hear it right now. I got 1 point on the last gym, and I trained for like an hour plus today.
I'll give my Bayleaf cut because
You can wait a little bit longer, Erica.
I'm gonna give my Bayleaf cut.
I'm debating if I want to just repel for a bit until I get headbutt.
You will need someone to learn cut though.
Yeah, you need someone to learn cut first before that. So
I'm gonna teach somebody cut. So
Yeah, that works. That's no
I'm not sure who, but
Lexica.
we will figure it out. Let's see. Fuck, I don't even have cut.
Well, yeah, you got to do the Farfetch thing first.
You gotta do the Farfetch thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Farfetch thing is
Yeah, screw it. If I get a Metapod, I get a Meta. Or if I get a Cocoon, I get a Cocoon.
You also can get. Is it the Caterpies in gold? You gotta talk to him.
Caterpie is only gold, yeah.
Yes.
So really, my only option right now is either Paris or Kakuna. Odds are Kakuna. Before finding a.
I'll keep my fingers crossed for
they're
you
pretty
for
common.
Paris.
I found a ton of them.
Yeah.
Level 7.
All right. So if I just go up and around this way, I
Yep,
should be able to
up
get
and
it.
around. That's it.
Yeah.
You have to do anything else.
Except fight this probably Kakuna.
It is a.
Hey, who called it? It's level
Hey!
5. It's so useless. It's gonna take forever to level.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. I'm gonna tackle it, I guess. Tackle's good. Okay, tackle's
Tackle's
good.
good.
I don't think
think
I'm
I'm
gonna learn Rage. I'm gonna leave that off the table.
How the fuck did
Have you
miss
been
the
have you
tackle?
been thinking about the rage?
Well, Dragon Force just tried learning at level 14, so I
Oh.
was like,
I think it's fine.
it's tempting, but
I think you're fine where you're at.
Dude, do not kill that Kakuna.
Listen, I got nothing to lose at this point. I'm just gonna go for it however I want to go for it. You guys will have to live with my decisions.
I mean, fair.
Welcome to
but-
Soul Link.
I already passed the tree and caught a ton of guys, so I don't really care.
All right. Bag. You know what? Let me. I'm gonna hypnosis it.
Just clearing the way of these trainers right now. This guy sent his Pokemon to daycare. Clearly doesn't have the time to train him himself.
I mean, that's not bad. That's not a bad strategy. 46.
All right. There's a Kakuna.
You got
1
it?
point. Yeah.
First try, nice.
Yeah.
+1 for Jesse.
Stupid Kakuna cat.
And now the forest Pokemon are finally unlocked.
Welcome.
Hey, thank you.
Kakuna was
Oh, I
Ilex
would've done
Forest.
Isle Forest. Yeah. That's 1 point. 46.
Yes,
Save.
nice crit, Dragon Force. Take him out.
I'm gonna take out tackle actually.
Didn't know Kakuna was 2 feet long. Jesus.
2 feet long. Dang, that's a very tall cocoon.
Come on, my attack's low enough. Leave me alone. Jesus.
There we go. I don't want to talk to you, Ralph. I want to keep going.
This
should
Marie
probably
is growling
heal.
me into submission right now. Jesus, have
Oh,
mercy. And then he used Tackle for 1 damage. Get out of my face. Oh, you know what I just realized? I should not be physically harming this thing. Before it paralyzes me. Switch to Rock Throw again. I used 2 headbutts and I was like, wait a minute. It can paralyze me doing that.
But didn't you... You didn't call... Oh, no. Did you have a Weedle before?
Jesse?
He
I had a Weedle. I never evolved it to a Kakuna. I'm kind of kicking myself on that one at this point.
Yeah, you and I in the same boat.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's your plan, Jesse? You have another Pokemon to learn Cut, or are you gonna have to evolve that thing?
I don't fucking know. I'll wait until I have Cut to determine who I can teach it to, and just teach it to whoever will learn it.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a second.
You have to send it to the right.
Yeah.
No, don't do that one. Just send it to the right, and then use that branch on the right to.
Oh, send it to the right by going up to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got it.
No worries, I got you. And then basically go around it to the branches. Yep, you could.
You know, I just realized I could skip Abra altogether and fish.
You can. But there's also a chance for a Drowse.
I mean, I don't really give a crap about Drowsy, if I'm being real with you. I just don't want to waste an entire route. That's the problem.
But you
Like,
would then.
It would be good to catch Abra just so that like I get the point and don't have to worry about him anymore. But other than that, I don't really care about Abra or Drowsy for that matter. You missed Bind.
I'm trying to remember what this kid has.
Just burn through all my antidotes.
Is that who I'm fighting right now?
Fucking Weedles.
Yeah, I'm fighting him right now. He has a Rattata to start with. He just sent out a Sandshrew.
Okay.
I think he has a Spearow.
Okay.
And I don't remember his last Pokemon.
What was the next level again for
19 is the next gem.
19?
Yeah.
Poison
Not a lot of
Spearow.
gap.
That's how it is, Sandshrew. You're gonna poison me with your nonsense.
Yeah,
How do you miss Bind? You're just grabbing the Pokemon.
Yeah, hi,
Jesus
hello.
Christ. I know Bind is garbage, but like, god damn.
No, I mean it's pretty garbage though.
Very garbage, indeed. Oh.
Well, like he had 2 health left and it did 1 damage on the Sandshrew. I'm like, bro, that should have did the 2 damage. Like, get out of here with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm running out of Pokemon back. No.
All right.
Trying to
Let's see.
switch between that stupid thing.
Who in my current inventory can learn Cut?
I don't know if your Brock can.
All the
Brock is the
starters.
only one. Yeah.
All the starters can learn it.
All right. Let me see who I got in my thing, and then I'm probably just gonna teach him Brock, because I doubt we're gonna get much further than that anyway. To be honest.
What Pokemon can learn Headbutt?
Most of them.
Ideally, anyone with a head, but this game is
That's
a little
the idea.
weird. So
That's the idea. Oh, right. My,
I would say like 90% of Pokemon can learn Headbutt.
Okay, the one I chose could not.
Who'd you choose?
soft
Ghastly.
boils.
he's only a head. That doesn't count.
I'm a little surprised he can't, if I'm being honest with you, but yeah, I guess so.
He's a freaking
He
ghost.
just goes through them.
Paris cannot.
That makes sense.
Paris can.
Soft boiled can.
Yep.
Pretty sure Zubat can learn Cut, can it?
No, we went over this.
I don't think so.
Zubat can't learn Cut.
No, cannot.
Alright.
My Weedle,
So-
my Weedle's supposed to be dead. I didn't put it in.
Out
the
of Sweet Kiss and Yawn, which one should I keep?
Yawn is good if you want to
Sweet Kiss was confusion. I would keep
Yeah.
confusion. Just knowing how diesel that is in this game, I would keep confusion at this point.
And get rid of Yawn?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. I can do that.
that's my personal opinion.
No, it's a good opinion.
Where's the repel?
All right, I guess I'm training Kakuna.
So you're not gonna teach Crocodile?
I don't fucking. I don't know what I want to do anymore.
I mean, we got about
fucking Jim just took the fucking steam out of me hard.
We got about
you know
10
what?
minutes
He's gonna
left.
learn it's Scratch, so I'm just gonna teach him that instead of Scratch.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we
Yeah.
got about 10
There you
minutes
go.
left, so take a minute and think about it. You know,
Nah,
whatever
it's
you
the
want
same
to.
fucking move, basically. I'm just gonna do that.
How?
Hop, hip, flinch. Let's go.
Well, Togepi, here
I'm
you
gonna
go.
guide her out of this forest, and then I am gonna go back towards home to get more Pokemon.
All right, that thing. And you bring back the Togepi, right?
Oh my god, he flinched him again. Nice. Headbutt with the clutch. Oh, Bulbasaur. I forgot about this Pokemon. Let's get my Onix out of here.
All right.
All
Cut obtained. Get the fuck out of here.
right.
Oh, I gotta go get that charcoal.
Yes,
Yeah,
you had to
same.
get you had to get the charcoal after when you leave the forest back to Azalea.
Yep.
Yeah, that's where he's going. Did you get Headbutt already too, Jesse?
Nope. And I haven't gone to the cut yet, so.
Oh, okay.
He needs to give somebody a cut. That guy.
Yep.
I'm going to be.
All right, and
Where can we find Quick Ball? I'm curious.
That's in the park, remember?
All right.
Alright, so I finished off everyone on this route. And my Onix only grew like a level and a half. He's like he's now a beefy boy. He needs a lot of XP. But I need him for the next gym, so just gonna have to suck it up.
Okay, I'm gonna actually go backwards and show the Togepi, and then go from there.
Yeah, I mean all he does is give you a Everstone, so it's not like it's super important. But now you can go back and catch a bunch of new Pokemon for points too.
Yeah. I mean, I guess Everstone is good if you're using the daycare a lot.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, you could use it for that.
That's like, I mean, because otherwise you just press B and it cancels
I'm gonna do
an evolution. You don't need an Everstone.
I'm gonna do some switch training actually. I'm gonna do some switch training. With the only 2 remaining Pokemon I have left, I think. I think the 2 older ones I have. I have 3.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
happy because a majority of my Pokemon are now like above 16 and above. I've got 2 that are at 18 already, and the rest are like 16, 17. So while I'm going through the routes heading towards the gym, I'm gonna just level the heck out of them.
Yeah.
Level to what, Erica?
Nice.
What were you gonna left?
Like I said, if you can, I would suggest staying out of the grass until you can get quick balls. But I mean, you're always free to try it if you want. I personally think our best bet is either a super high level Pokemon that knows a sleep attack or the quick balls. That's like the only chances we have on that Abra.
So how do you
right
find
now-
that? So where you found that Quick Ball
On Thursdays, you can get it in the raffle.
raffle?
Yeah,
Back at
in the next town in Goldenrod.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is it's not like easy to get.
Yeah.
Because you also have to get
Oh.
prize number 2 out of 3. So
I remember having like I had a fastball before.
yeah, those are for quick Pokemon, which technically should work for Abra as well because they are speedy. But we all tried fastball last time like 2 times each, and it never worked. So
Yeah.
it's just like, you know what I mean? Like that's just what it is.
Oh yeah, I should probably
Hey,
play.
look, another Weedle.
Yawn. Come on, one shot him. Yes. Another slow.
I do want to buy a couple of repels as I'm going back towards home, because I'd rather not have to constantly go through that cave where I'm constantly up
Mm-hmm.
every 2 seconds.
I'm not sure if it's just me or I'm just being lucky, but dang, I just like passed through like a lot of them.
Should I try for the Heracross right now?
I mean, yeah, if you want, you're right there.
More than welcome to.
You know the strat for trying to find one, so might as well.
Alright, over by the trees.
Yeah, so I don't know if you heard her earlier, Jesse, but she said that if you do the trees closest to the Slowpoke Cave, that's the better chances of finding a Heracross.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know where you found it the first time, but...
I think Azalea Town.
I found it in Azalea, but I was just headbutting in the middle of the town.
Yeah,
So
that's what I tried too.
I think the higher chance.
Yeah, you can find them in town. Don't get me wrong. It's just apparently it's a higher percentage.
Chance.
yeah,
It sucks.
a little bit.
Alright, what does my ghastly know? Oh, it does know hypnosis.
What else is available in Azalea?
Apoms.
Apoms.
Should be Pineco's and everything else. So executes like all of them.
So what we had Violet City.
And
We
that's why
had.
I was gonna say, if you don't find anything, Erica, I would actually stop and go do all the other trees to lower your chance of catching other stuff.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah, because if you headbutt and execute right now, then it's like, oh,
Yeah.
you know.
No,
wish I
that's a
had done
good point.
it before, you know. It just crossed my mind that maybe you should.
No, it's a very good point. No, I'm gonna do exactly that. It's a very good point.
Newbark, Cherry Grove, Violet, and Azalea. And that's pretty much it, right?
Oh yeah, New Bart and whatchamacallit? The Ruins of Alpha. We never went there either.
Yeah, but that's a.
You couldn't find anything headbutting wise in Ruins of Hall.
Yeah.
Just trying to see. Azalea. There we go. So yeah, Newbark's headbutt, execute, hoot hoot, Lediba, and Pineco.
I used repel. Come on.
I don't know why Repel doesn't work for you. It works for literally me every time.
I know. I don't understand.
Like I said, I just walk though, and I think last time you bike,
Hey, Wooper.
but it shouldn't really affect running. But I would just, I guess, just walk, don't run. That's my advice to you.
Yeah, so Apom is the only other one available in that. Or Apom is only also available in Azalea right now.
Apom or Heracross.
Yeah, alright.
So basically, that's going to be most likely what you guys are going to catch in that town, and that's what I caught in Apom. So
Yeah.
just
I got execute on one of them, I think.
stock up on Pokeballs because you know both of them can be a little troublesome, and then do it.
Well, that's why I got the
Netballs.
netball just in case the Heracross does come up.
Yeah.
Netball should help quite a bit.
Well, we got about 9 minutes left.
Yeah. Well, more like 4 or 5 minutes. So yeah, whatever you guys are currently doing, I would try and wrap it up.
Alright, let me
I'm
let me just get out this
so.
cave, and then I will happily stop where I'm at.
Well, I mean, you got a couple minutes. You could probably make it to the
Hmm.
next town, honestly, Erica, as long as you don't fuddle around too much.
Trying not to.
Okay, in the meantime, Jesse, what were your points again? 46.
46.
Okay, thank you. That's why I have. So you're actually still ahead of me.
I do want to do this rock smash because I want to try and get more of the shards on my way.
Yeah, I tried getting shards. I rock smashed like 2 or 3 times, and I, of course, didn't find a single shard. Or Geodude. I was like, I'll take a Geodude for training, and nothing. It's like, okay, rocks. I see how it is. Wow, that's the easiest I've ever beaten this Super Nerd.
Do you not have a Geodude? I thought you did.
I do. I was hoping to fight them to get more.
Oh, gotcha.
Erica, did you catch anything?
Currently?
No, like,
I
what's your
did
points?
catch a Paris on the first thing, but I think you guys already marked that.
Yeah,
I did mark that one, yeah.
So I have her at 48.
Yep, that should be correct.
Okay, I'm just going to just...
Oh, that's right. He had a Lickitung.
Lay
I
low.
couldn't remember what this guy had.
Oh yeah, Licky. I don't even know what to name that one if I get a Lickitung.
He knows Cut? That's weird for trainers Pokemon to know an HM.
No, not necessarily.
Supersonic, you motherfucker.
You know Supersonic?
Yeah, and of course, I hurt myself in Confusion. That's
Of
one.
course.
Let's see what we get. If they're gonna make Confusion so broken, they should at least make it a status effect so you can't get, like, confused and poisoned or asleep or some nonsense.
It'd be nice.
That'd be great.
That's 2.
Doesn't work that way.
And I'm paralyzed from Lick. Thank you, game.
Hey.
Bastards. Okay, that's 3. You're out.
3 strikes you out.
That is. I do not mess around with that crap anymore. You get 3
I know,
chances.
I
This
know.
confusion
I
is
know.
so freaking broken in this game.
Yep.
Like, and I got a low roll on my last whatchamacallit? My last headbutt,
Oh.
so he has 1 health left.
I'm gonna put this out here now. I'm actually a little upset with myself
Okay.
What?
for not realizing this ahead of time. We could have not caught Rattatas at Route 46
Oh.
Yeah.
and gone
She-
back
she
and
taught us.
headbutt. It's the same, but it's not even that. It's the same 3 Pokemon.
Mhm.
So if you had caught a
Right.
Spearow anywhere else, your only
Right.
chances were Apom or Heracross in both of those locations. So you're guaranteed to get one of each.
Oh.
Yeah.
Uh,
I kind of figured that
Yeah.
as soon as Erica said Route 46. I was like, oh crap, I didn't know that at
Yeah.
the time. We
we
should have.
really should have looked it up beforehand.
Yeah.
We should have looked up Heracross for the strat, because Heracross is the #1 strat against Whitney, as we
Yeah.
found out. But, I mean, I'm still okay, like I said, having Onyx and Geodude, and possibly Nidorans, hopefully soon.
Yeah.
But, I don't know, man. Like, it's tough, because that's the other thing, too. I caught my Apom, and then, like, 5 minutes later, Erica was like, oh, if you went to these other trees, you would have had a better chance. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
that hurts. But, I mean, we just didn't look it up, so that's
Yeah.
nice. You know. At least we know if we ever play this game,
Oh.
like, for fun.
Yeah.
You
At this
said
point, I
it
don't know if I'm ever gonna play this game for fun again.
Oh,
After
I
the-
have been. I've been playing our first round with my old Pokemon.
I haven't
fun.
been. I've been busy lately with Dragon Con stuff.
Yeah, I got it. I'm working on all that stuff this
Yeah.
weekend.
Yeah, the next 2 weeks pretty much are pretty slammed for us for working on.
Conference.
Oh, I just realized
So-
Don Mario is in the house. Repel, I believe,
Oh.
only works for repelling Pokemon that are lower than your
Oh,
lead.
than your
so Erica's
lead.
Ghastly was 5 and Rattata was 6.
Oh, so when I
Ah.
switched it, that's why it was better. Got it.
I did not know that.
Oh,
Great,
in and
that's
out of
good
work
now.
Wi-Fi. Oh, well, thank you for joining us, Don Mario, as always. He's apparently in with my work in and out Wi-Fi.
Yeah. He stops by usually, but most of the
Listen,
time he
I
doesn't say anything
understand that
because of
work.
it.
Yeah, I understand that work in and out Wi-Fi is terrible. I have
Same
that at
here.
work.
Terrible.
It's so frustrating. My job doesn't even have Wi-Fi at all. It's just like my internet, and my internet's garbage apparently. So, you know what though? I have like looked into it a little bit, and for some reason I can watch like YouTube with little problems, and
Yeah.
even YouTube streaming. Like one time I caught like Ludwig stream, and it worked perfectly fine. But Twitch, I can't
Nah.
even open the app basically.
Oh, interesting.
Makazi, you said this is the best place to get alphas. I can only fish here, right?
I mean, you can try the trees again if you want. We just didn't have luck
Well,
with
I
this
would-
time finding anything.
No, I would also say if you gotta get more Magikarps than Poliwag. I would
Yeah,
suggest
I-
getting a Magikarp first to get the Poliwag.
Yeah, I
Thought
caught the
Magic-
Magikarp there.
Oh, that's right.
So for you, Erica, I would Google it real quick and see if you can find somewhere where it says what's in those trees. And yeah, you could.
I thought we
tried
looked
doing
it up.
those.
I thought we looked it up and said there was nothing in the trees and that we
Yeah,
had to
I
Well,
tried
fish.
that.
the one
I tried that,
website
but-
that I used that definitely doesn't even have anything listed, but it's been
Yeah,
wrong before.
I
so-
haven't had any chance. I've headbutted that thing a couple times. I haven't had anything.
Okay,
Plus, I remember
let me.
the website Jess using didn't really mention trees, like, period, in most of those places.
It- No, it does.
Oh, it
it
did?
just Ruins Valve has nothing.
Oh.
Not even a section for headbutt.
Okay,
Yeah,
I thought
that's
you,
what I
thought you
thought.
were using a different website for the other
No.
trees.
Alright, I'm already saved.
All right, I'm just gonna
Oh,
get
yeah.
some.
It is
I'm
about
just gonna
that
get
time. So go ahead and, finish up
I'm
whatever
gonna
you're
get-
doing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
just-
gonna get the berries
I'm
from this
just
guy, and then I'm
transferring
done.
all my notes.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like, YouTube, what the hell is Max? Oh, yeah, that's right, HBO changed its name. Yeah, I don't know what it is about Twitch, just, does not work if you don't have, peak Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
It's so frustrating.
Freaking plebs. How dare you
Yeah.
stream me on this nonsense?
Whew, I am already on my. I'm just got to my second page on my note.
Nice.
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 Okay,
I'm
so
just
to
gonna-
go over the points, just to double check, it should be me at 58,
Yep.
Jesse should be at 46,
Yes.
Tang should be at
38.
37, 38, and then Erica should be at 48.
Yep.
Let me check the rules.
But you're still third. You're still in third.
Yeah, and you know what's funny too is if you look at the points compared to like where we started, like I said it at the beginning of the stream before Peachy Lover got all over my ass about it, but like the points are still very close. Like,
yeah, it's a couple of catches basically and whatnot.
Yeah, like catches matter. Plus, again, I messed up and didn't get full points for our rival, which kind of hurt me. You know what I mean? Like it's still very close. Like honestly, where did we start? We started with Jesse being 1 point behind Erica. Now he's 2 points behind Erica. And Tang started like 15 points behind. Well, 14 points behind Jesse, who is his next person, and now he's what is that? 8. So
8.
like you're catching
8
up.
points, yeah.
And Erica originally at the start of the stream was 15 points behind me. Now she's only 10. Like there's still lots of room to catch up, and that's what I was trying to tell you guys. Especially with this area is where we're going to be catching probably our most Pokemon. So that's another part of it. And then after we catch a bunch of Pokemon, then we've got Whitney for points. And then if we beat her this time, then we're going to go on to Morty. And I think there's another rival battle between Whitney and Morty. And I think there's also another Team Rocket battle between them. So it's like there's tons of points.
Yeah, if we get through Whitney.
If we get through Whitney.
I'm fairly confident because all of us have, unless we get like a crap load of followers real quick and they just start knocking out all of our good guys. Then,
Jinx it.
Well, so... I mean, you could use my plan, which is basically to never have all your eggs in one basket. Like, I usually try to have at least one ringer in the box. Right now, I've got Geodude and Onyx, but I'm planning on hopefully catching at least one Nidoran out of the 2 options for him, and then that'll be my 3rd ringer. And if I do happen to get a Drowsy, that would be my 4th ringer with Machop. So, but anyway, it's about 10 o'clock. We're going to end it there. I want to thank everyone for popping in and saying hello and talking. I do have day 12 on the YouTube currently. You can go ahead and ! socials to go over there and take a look. And, yeah, that's about it. I'll have this VOD up probably tomorrow at the earliest.
And schedule it.
Yeah, well, I can't even upload it until tomorrow after work, so it'll most likely be late tomorrow night. That still gives you a full day to watch day 13 to catch up, and then day 14 on Thursday. So come on back for that. All right.
Yay!
Have a good night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night.